$5. Exclude wallets. And we'll drop 10 neon. Yeah, la. Let's see. 5 GMB4.wham is going to get 2.3 neon out of this distribution. Baggy's getting 1.5. That's pretty good. You're almost there. Coon's almost getting a full one. Ooh, that's loud. Fucking pressure wash. I still heard you awake this morning when I woke up at like 6:25 or something. I heard you. I still heard like music coming from your room, like you were working on or something.
I did add a couple new genres last night for that.
I heard that till probably like 7 or something. I was like,
I wasn't working
busy
on music
babysitting.
I was probably watching.
I heard you doing stuff. Yeah, I was like, damn, dude, it's early. I was just like, I gotta be up for this fucking stock market shit. It worked out real well too, because like my trading doesn't go live until the market hours actually start, which is at 6:30 in our time. And I woke up at like 6:25, and pre-market the price of the shit had pumped above my stop loss, and I was like, fuck this, I have to like cancel all the stop loss right before market opened. And then it all jumped back down, and I was able to sell it in profit, open the long, make profit on that, and then open a short and make profit on that again. Like good profitable trading morning.
I was watching trashy reality TV. This is super productive.
I made probably like $180 or something in profit this morning. Not bad considering I did it all with like $800 or so that I actually had it committed. All right, LP rewards sent.
All right, I think I posted in the places that I post. Do the posty woasties.
There we go. God, what fuck is close a lifesaver? I can't wait for them to actually put the shit out on what's it called, on Alcor.
There's also a pretty big news today. Probably time to go over this before cool.
Yeah, what's the news?
That is the news that I just said. Blankos was announced to be coming to mobile.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's dope. Oh, it was getting a little choppy when you said that a second ago, I think. Some kind of like lag from switching browsers or something.
Currently, it's PC only.
Dude, this is
Mythical has like over 1 million downloads on NFL Rivals, and they expect both NFL Rivals and Nitro Nation to top 10 million players. So I think they're kind of figuring out that like PC gaming for NFT gaming is not as viable as mobile. So,
no, for real.
But I can read this article and see what it says. Actually, I haven't read this yet because it's freaking woke up. But it says next week, Mythical Games will officially announce that the popular social multiplayer game Blankos is coming to iOS and Android. Ahead of that reveal, we have a chance to chat with Jamie Jackson, the co-founder and chief creative officer over. Did I get rid of the? They did get rid of the satisfying stuff.
That's pretty dope. I like that they're like, we're going to announce this thing that we're announcing here next week.
They already announced it, which is, I guess, like they just haven't put it on their news. But like, there's currently, literally right now, there's like a dev AMA about this happening in the Blankos Discord, which I'm going to listen to after someone's recording it.
Yeah.
Together, we discussed Blankos' journey so far alongside what we can expect from the mobile version. Could you introduce yourself and your role on Blankos to our readers, please? I'm Jamie Jackson, co-founder and chief creator officer at Mythical Games. I have been in the industry for 20-odd years, and back in the day, I came up with Blankos. Let me make sure this music's not too loud.
All right.
For those who are unfamiliar, what's the elevator pitch for Blankos? Blankos is a game where art and expression exist with fun and accessible gameplay. Blankos was created with one of Mythical's core values, creativity. I'm a huge vinyl toy fan, and at its inception, my thought was about bringing vinyl toys and collections to life through a really fun and accessible game. And it opened the door for us at Mythical to really lean into art and creative content, and bring people into the game from different creative avenues, whether it be Michael Lau or any of the amazing artists we've worked with. Legos became a place for art and expression through fun gameplay. How has the game performed since its arrival on PC? We're proud of it. Blankos launched on PC and accomplished many firsts in the gaming industry as our flagship product. Blankos was the first blockchain game with more than 1 million users, first on the Epic Game Store, first to be ESRB and PEGI rated, first to be featured by Prime Gaming, and first to partner with major brands like Burberry, Godzilla, Pop-Tarts, I think Pop-Tarts is the funniest one, and Deadmau5, just to name a few. Blankos paved the path for blockchain tech in the video game industry by bringing the Web 2 audience to Web 3 on PC. Fucking still waking up and having issues reading correctly. I will say, even though there's like technically they've passed 1 million users, like there's usually no more than like 20 to 30 concurrent users, so I feel like that's a little misleading. Blankos is currently available on PC. What made you decide now is the right time to bring it over to mobile? As a company, Mythical has seen our audience and the gaming industry as a whole embrace mobile in a big way. And with the launch of NFL Rivals and how well it's performing, with over 2 million downloads, I thought it was 1. I guess they've just passed 2 million. Let's go Rivals! That's crazy. That game's been out a couple of months, and it's already surpassed the 1 million downloads on Blankos, to show you how much more popular mobile gaming is. Now it just felt like the right time to make this shift with Blankos. So we decided to shift our energy and resources to the Blankos front towards Blankos Mobile. And frankly, in terms of its gameplay, Blankos fits mobile well. We wanted to broaden that audience and make it more accessible, and mobile as a platform. With its reach and audience of more than 2 billion mobile gamers worldwide, allows us to tap into that space so more players can enjoy the game and participate in the community. As we move all of our Blankos development focus to mobile, we feel confident that our PC user base will transition and enjoy this amazing experience. So that's something that I'm a little concerned with, as far as like, I like playing Blankos on PC, and I wouldn't be super happy if they're just like, yeah, PC shutting down, you can only play it mobile. I'd prefer if it's like some sort of cross-play situation, but I don't know, it's sort of sounding like they're going to just stop developing PC and you're going to have to play mobile, but that's something I'm hoping they ask the AMA today. That's happening right now in Discord, so I'll figure that out after the stream.
It's probably going to be a different game, right? I don't think the game in its current state would run on mobile. Or maybe it would. I don't know. Mobiles are pretty fucking powerful these days.
Yeah, I mean, Fortnite runs on both mobile and PC, so like Fortnite's
That's
pretty
true,
beefy.
and it's definitely not much beefier than Fortnite.
So it really just depends. I think the harder part for them would be the network of, like, it's not easy to run a game where like PC is like, it's way I feel like we're spoiled in this future of gaming, but like being able to connect a PlayStation to a phone to a PC is not like an easy task as far as like multiplayer servers and stuff goes. And I like just sort of expect all new games to be crossplay, but I don't know. Game studios that have been making games for like decades are doing that, but I don't think like a brand new, like they already have issues with their servers in their mobile games and stuff. So like add in multiple other devices, and I think that's going to be an issue. But we'll see.
Even like Diablo does it, but in like they took like months of like, you know, early access testing and shit to even get that working. And it was kind of janky when it first, like those early weekends, those beta weekends for Diablo.
Yeah. I'm the KY says, when was the last time you played Blankos? Within the last 12 hours. I was playing it last night. I play Blankos every single day. Like literally, you can check my season pass. I'm grinding out the new season pass. I've played Blankos almost every day for like almost 3 years straight now. Well, 2.5 years. But I don't stream it, but I play Blankos every day. I still have fun playing it. I usually just grind out the season pass and then log off. And that's honestly not because I don't like the game. It's because there's so few players that like I match up against like one other person, or I'm just playing by myself. And the like bulk of the game is fun because you're playing against other people. So if mobile brings on new users, like fucking bring it on. I still like Blankos. All right, and this is kind of answering that question. What differences will there be between the PC and mobile versions of the game? I don't want to give away too much right now, but it isn't a port of the PC game. It's an evolution of Blanco's Block Party.
Yeah, that's
This
what I
is
figured.
us taking our learnings from everything we've done with Blankos at the beginning, making it way more accessible, easier to play, designed specifically to deliver a best-in-class mobile experience for mobile devices and mobile gamers, with the core identity, spirit, competition, and fun of the original Blankos. Will the mobile and PC versions feature crossplay and can use the same account across both? Yes, Blanco's accounts will be the same across both. And that's kind of what we imagine would always happen here. If you have a mythical account, that'd be insane if it wasn't. Like your NFT assets don't work. Like,
Oh yeah,
sorry,
no,
you got
the
to buy
accounts,
all
but
new
I don't know.
assets for mobile.
I feel like cross play is different from the accounts being.
Yeah, crossplay, and I feel like they just skipped over that part of the question.
Yeah,
if you have a mythical account, you'll have unlimited access
one.
across all of our platforms and products with all of your assets in two. So I'm stoked because it feels like we're showing everybody how we originally set out to show. Which also, like, if there are two totally separate games, that's also kind of like a dumb question as far as like, is there crossplay when the previous question was it's a different game? Like, how would the crossplay work if the fucking mobile game is not the same game as the PC game? So I feel like that's a bad interview question.
That's kind of true, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That's also kind of the dream of NFTs is that your NFTs could work in multiple different games. So I kind of agree with that answer. At this stage, do you know what mobile devices the game will run on? This game will be available on Apple and the Android devices. Is there anything else for mobile? Or is there like a third party besides Apple and Android? We've taken that route.
Windows Phone.
There's Windows phones? Is that not
Android? Yeah, Windows made their own phone a while ago. I had that for a minute,
not running Android and like, isn't Android the Google Play Store? Wouldn't that be like the same shit?
Yeah, I mean, Android is a Google product. Windows is like Microsoft. It's another tech giant. Yeah. But they tried to get into the smartphone game maybe like 8 years ago or something. Didn't really catch on.
It says Blankos Mobile will also be launched with its own in-game marketplace, another first for the industry. That's pretty dope. And I believe them because they kind of figured it out for Rivals, but there isn't an actual marketplace, so that isn't like misleading. You can only upgrade like 3 players at a time and you can't view the full market. So let's go in-app marketplaces. Blankos is described as a social multiplayer party game. As such, the community is obviously an important aspect of it. How involved are they when it comes to making changes in this game? Not at all, really, as far as like, I mean, I've been in the server and we've been bitching for an update for like, they're like, there's an update coming in August. It came out a day late. Like they didn't even release the update last month and people were complaining about it. Also, I don't know that people are asking for the PC version not to exist anymore. Like the PC community is strong and we like the PC. So we were definitely not like, hey, like abandon the PC and make a mobile, even though people were like, it'd be cool if Blankos was mobile. I think they were hoping it'd be crossplay. We've always had a strong Blankos community and the players, their connectivity community. What time is it? I gotta make sure we're not missing this blind. Okay, there's 6 minutes until our blind. Which also, hello everybody. I just like started this stream off reading along this article. But we have a new blend going live in 6 minutes. I'll post it in the...
Open your shorts and make profits. Yes, sir. You got to wake up real early in the morning for that, but I did it. 6:30 a.m.
Feedback is really at the heart of the game itself, so they're very involved, more than happy to tell us when we're wrong. That I can agree with. Even more happy to celebrate our wins. And it means a lot for us to maintain that and continue using their feedback. Also, who is this guy? I think I've literally never seen him in the fucking Discord. Jamie Jackson? Yeah, what's your Discord name, bro? Like, I'll let you know if you're listening to the community. I'm in there.
I feel like I'm the cornerstone of this fucking community.
I'm not as active in this community as I am either Nitro Nations or NFL Rivals right now, to be honest. But I do probably at least once, like 1 to 3 times a week, I pop in and just see what's popping off. But it's literally just been people bitching like win update. Like every time you go in there for the past like month, that's been the discussion.
I'm getting pretty into
people
NFL
complaining about how it's a dead game and stuff.
Rivals is fucking fun, dude. I'm getting into it.
All right, the last 3 questions. Blankos has blockchain integration. Can you tell us a little bit how that translates to the game itself? Blockchain integration among our products has always been intended to benefit our gamers without being too in their faces. So super low entry bar. Just create an account. It's that easy. And this really does speak to one of our core tenets at Mythical, and one of the reasons why we chose blockchain, that gamers should own what they play and what they pay for, with the ability to sell those assets and buy them from the Mythical marketplace. And I'd say they're totally right about that. It is definitely game first, NFT second for all of their games. And it's very user friendly. You just need an email account. You don't need to like KYC and sign up for a crypto wallet. You do to like cash out, but to get into it, it's not hard. NFTs have a mixed opinion among people, particularly when it comes to games. What would you say to anyone who's concerned about that aspect of Blankos? As often the case when new tech comes about, use cases can be simplistic and not ideal, and information can get skewed. NFTs were no different. Our idea was to make amazing games underpinned by blockchain technology. So each NFT we create, you can use and it has a purpose. No indie art pieces with no utility. Ooh, shots fired at our project.
Yeah. Ouch.
Aside from bringing Blankos to mobile, what else do you have planned for the future of the game? Along with bringing Blankos to mobile in 2024, okay, so this is not even happening this year. We're planning on lots of fun levels, more partnerships, and new ways to play with your Blankos, new ways to compete with friends, and new ways to modify and change your Blankos, just an outright evolution of Blankos as you know it. Boom. I'm going to get ready to post that this is going live. Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. Blankos has been pretty stagnant for quite a long time, and like the user base is definitely dying, not growing. So if this reignites the enthusiasm for the game and makes it so I can actually match up against people, then I would. I'm excited. I'm excited that they're doing something.
Let's see. Weird. I can't like reach most of these websites right now. Like I can't get on Nifty Blocks. Nifty Blocks, Alcor, Wax on Edge, they're all like popping up with site can't be reached. DNS address could not be found.
Like I just did a hard refresh.
Weird. Mine says no internet. What the fuck? How am I chatting with you over the internet?
I don't know. We got 3 minutes left to this blend. I'm gonna do one more. Oh
yeah,
shit! I wanted
to figure this shit out.
I wanted to set up our DAO vote too.
What the fuck? What? I've never seen this before. Where like I'm still in here, but it says I have no internet.
Let's create.
Interesting. I might have to run into my other computer here, and so I'm still trying to source my Nifty token. I just got 12.
Where's the friggin' neon DAO? Here we go.
I just got myself 12 neon. I just need to swap them into neon blend tokens now.
Well, I timed this poorly. I should have done the DAO vote first because I want to do one more everyone ping in our Discord, but I don't want to do another one for the DAO vote. But I'll just edit the post and put the DAO thing in there. Our blend is live. Last ping for the day.
Let's see.
Also, last ping.
They can't be reached. Took too long to respond. What? Dude, I'm tripping. All right, well, my connection's tripping.
That's weird. Definitely, we're live streaming. If you weren't on the internet, that wouldn't work.
Yeah. I mean, normally, like, if there was no internet, I would expect you to not be, I wouldn't be able to hear you. Your screen would be frozen. Let's see.
Wait, is this live right now? Oh no, 1 minute and 23 seconds.
Yeah, it should be 31. I set it to 31 because I accidentally clicked the wrong section. I was like, whatever, 31's fine. I don't have a proxy on either. No VPN. What is this? I might step away here and go to the other room because I need to try to get some of these blends. I want this naked at least. Plus, I still need to convert. I'll be right back.
Duplicate tab. Should have done this way earlier. How do I make a new proposal here? New proposal, here we go. In October 2023. What was the last one called? Here's some behind the scenes on how to make a. Although nobody except us can make it. We're whitelisted accounts. October 2023 sticker artwork. Proposal type. Most votes wins. So we'll do fame condensed. We'll do Olive Garden. I'm going to skip Marble Mafia. I think that one's lost 2 weeks in a row. Subbing a new fighter. What are we doing on time here? Is it live? Oh, I think it is live. All right. Our Super Blend is live. Let me post on. Add reaction neon space. Oh, fuck. I just did a super react. God, I hate that on Discord. Like, I only have 5 super reacts. I keep wasting them because I misclick. All right, I'm going to try a blend, though. I'm going to remove max too. I'm getting some like echoes and stuff. I got a glow. It's not a lit, but it's not a naked. Here's the link again in case anybody's just popping in right now. I'm going to finish this proposal real quick too. So let's see. Be a good way to show off the artwork too, because we want to show off the Twitch Live, I believe is the name of this. Ooh, there's got a 50% chance. Which one's going to be the naked? Let's try this one. Guessed right. And here's what it looks like. The neon, the naked, and the shine have music.
We'll do it live!
So that's going to be up for a vote. On our DAO. Twitch Live. Now, what should the 4th artwork be? I guess we'll pick something else from Blockchain Boulevard. We will pick I guess Pump and Dump Truck maybe would be a fun one. Or we'll do Rug Pulls, why not? But that should be in the naked, actually. Naked. Template. Boom. It's weird it says option 3 because I think option 0 is an option, but it throws me off because there's definitely 4. All right. Vote on what Neon Space artwork to release as our next sticker in October 2023. The selected artwork will be made into stickers and be available for purchase on Shopify, and 20 will be available for blend tokens. Boom. This should be good to go. Oh my god. Hopefully I don't have to redo all this. Come on, no! It fucking deleted all the info. I hate my life. God, that sucks. I was logged into the wrong wallet. Now you got 3 lits, 4 lits in a row. Thanks for clearing out all the lits for everybody else, KY. Ah, that sucks. Now I have to recopy and paste all that stuff. Log in with Anchor. My wallet is not whitelisted to do the friggin' DAO creation. Airdrop.neon is, so I have to log into that wallet.
All right. Just like KY, I got 3 lits in a row, and then I pulled a glow, and then I pulled a fucking naked, and then I pulled a neon. Yes! I still haven't pulled the shine yet.
Friggin' filled out our entire thing and then was logged into the wrong wallet, so I need to refill out the entire fucking DAO vote.
Oh, wow.
Pissed off. I got a glow, though. I might do more later, but I want to figure this out as soon as possible. It's fucking weak.
Looks like the lit
This thing
is still
fucking sucks.
The shine is still up for grabs. I really like the shine of this one, too.
October 2023. I guess I'll turn on the music too so people don't have to just listen to me ranting like a lunatic. October.
I'm fucking so confused about this. Let me open like a new browser. I wonder if this will connect to the internet. Let's see. Can't be reached. What the fuck? How about a non-Chrome browser? Let's see. Firefox.
Fame condensed. Option 2 will be Olive Garden. Surprised Olive Garden got no votes. I'm putting that one up again because I think that's a classic. You're here, your family. And then we'll do rug pulls. The thing I've been trying to do is like one from each set. So like this one's from Genesis, this one's from Blockchain Boulevard, and I guess 2 from Burn Street just because like we can't do Metaforce or Ultra Rare because we don't own those. We don't own that IP.
Oh damn, KY's getting worse RNG than I did. 4 lits, damn. I might have to try to restart here. I can't do anything. I feel like there's no way I'm going to be able to like connect to like an online game if I can't get internet.
I mean, you can connect to this, but
What was that?
I said you can connect to this, so like obviously not everything's not working.
Yeah, I'm worried like if I refresh this or something, it'll definitely die too. It's like that's everything's dead now that I
I
refresh.
mean, you just restart then. Fame condensed, Olive Garden, rug pulls, Twitch live.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart. I'll be right back.
Right. Submitting this proposal. And we're gonna fucking get into it. Hope this works. I don't have to friggin' do it again. Proposal's been created. Wonderful. Wunderbar. There we go. I was hoping to do this at the same time as the blend, but Neon number 1. Nice. Congrats, Monosorte. Waxed out proposals now. Oh, weird. Max is just like frozen. Get that out of here. That's freaking me out. Also, our DAO vote for next sticker is live. Vote here. Took me 9 minutes from the last ping, but hopefully people. How's the blend doing? Now that I can. Does it tell you how many are left? 21 out of 56. I might wait until the second half of the blend, just so. Oh shit, 43 out of 56. Yeah, I'll let y'all do your thing. Do your thing. We're gonna play some boss fighters. Glow isn't bad, but yeah, lit is the most common. 50% chance to get a lit. That shine is the real elusive one. We can also check. Let's see how this is doing for blend.nfd. Looks like Max got one of the naked ones. What the fuck is going on here? Atomic Hub is just not loading for me.
Okay, back in business. Not sure what that was about.
Mahal got Neon 11, Glow 21, and Lit number 9. Looks like you're getting the full.
Damn, well, gauntlet one by one. I pulled multiple lits. Let's see. I got Neon number 7 though.
And says you got one of the naked ones when I checked too.
I got naked number 2. I got glow number 2, and then I pulled 4 lits. So I first pulled 4 lits back to back before I pulled anything else.
Why the hell is this not working? Atomic Hub's just broken right now. Like this loads, but then if you try to go to blend.nfd. Okay, now it's working. Weird. Oh, ours is the most recent stuff. Easy to see. So Shine Mint number 1 is still there.
Let's go.
Naked's number 3, 4, and 5 are there. Neon number 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, and 12. 13, 14, and 11 are there. And then looks like all the mint ones might have been grabbed already.
Nice. Who got anyone in the chat get a mint one? I got mint 2. 2 mint 2s.
I mean, we can check if we click on the template who got what. Mint 1 of Neon went to. I think that's Monosuerte, right? Twalter got number 4. Max got number 7. I'm not sure who C4DO is. They got number CX. I think this might be Mahala. Is Mahala in the chat? I was trying to ask you yesterday. Is there like a farm for those ganja duders? Like, is there a waxed out for that? Should I be staking them? I think you're the only one that's pulled it naked so far.
Let's go. That's the one I was after. But obviously the shine is what I want.
So you got mint 1 of the glow.
I can live without getting the shine, but not without
Looks
the
like
naked.
Twalter got mint 1 of the glow. Congrats. There's 6-bit glitch. He also got number 12. I think this one looks cool too.
Yeah, right. That's also how I think the sticker will be, where it's like cut in the shape of the thing rather than it being like a square sticker.
Yeah, I think it'll be what is that, die cut? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, die cut. Yeah.
If it gets voted, we've got to vote it in for the sticker. But I just made the DAO vote.
Not yet, but there's a waxed out incoming or coming.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, if you do want to vote.
Oh shit,
Twitch
Twalter got
Live is one of the votes.
Naked. Damn. I got mint 2 of the naked. What up, Twalter? Let's see. I'm gonna blend again. I want to try to win this fucking shine, even though I now have every one of the other ones. But I guess no big deal. I can always blend back out of them if it's not what I need.
Let's see. There's seven blends left, and then I'll reopen it for like about 8 hours from now at 11:30 p.m. Pacific time is when we'll do the second half.
I'm about to blend another one here. Hopefully get this shine. Come on, baby. Give it to me.
And let's see what
I
else.
like the reveal page on Nefty now too. That's a nice touch. Okay, I got a glow. That's nice. That'll get me some more fuel. That's like a net positive blend because I can get 3 tokens for it. And I only spent 2 on it.
I forget what I was about to check. Oh, I wanted to show off the neon because I showed off the naked, but I think this one has a cool like. Fucking Google Music is just laggy as shit for me.
Okay, oh, another glow. I just put 2 glows back to back. That's like roll.
We'll do it live.
I like when it's all the way zoomed out. You can see the salt miner. You can see the what do we call that one? 15 minutes of fame, whatever that one is.
Yeah, fame condensed.
Fame condensed. And then we got the open closed. We got the sleep number coffin. You can even see a little bit of shave club, but I feel like this one gives you a nice view of the world.
I just put 3 glows.
We'll do it live.
I feel like you should leave some of the blends for our community. You've just taken like a tenth of the supply.
All right, I'm chasing the fucking.
It's only been live for like 15 minutes. People might not have even seen it yet. I like the song though. It's one of my more favorite recent songs. I feel like it sounds like a TV sting. Do 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 do. Like I don't know. I wouldn't mind using this as like a Twitch intro.
Yeah, same. It's pretty fun.
I couldn't upload it. The file type is wrong. What type of file is the?
It's MP4.
It says it isn't. When I try to upload it.
Oh, weird.
Downloads.
I'm gonna blend 2 of these.
It's an MOV.
Oh, okay. It's MOV. Weird. It's
at least.
It's a Kodak, I guess, thing. I can render it for whatever you need.
Max has been stealing all your RNG.
I pulled a good amount of glows, but I'm about to blend 2 of them back into packs and then get like 6 blend tokens back for it. I feel like blending into
Max, you want mint 2 of a lit, maybe you can get all the mint 2s.
That's not bad. Cool. Yeah.
I didn't know.
I'll trade you a glow for mint 2 lit if you want to go like a trade that way. I have mint 10 of the glow if you want to do something like that.
Let's give it a refresh. Let's see what's left in the pool.
Drops. Where's my packs? My packs.
So we still have 3 of the nakeds left, so 3 out of 5 and the shine. I would say the RNG is going to favor the second half of this blend.
Yeah. The second half is going to have much better RNG.
There's 2 left, and then this half is closed.
Who knows? It could be pulled in the next 2, though. I want that fucking shine. This is one of like the coolest shines so far, I feel like. I also really like that the shines are now 1 of 1. There's so few 1 of 1s in our collection. And I don't know, I just like 1 of 1s.
The shines are also starting to get real rare.
Yeah. I mean, they were always real rare. I have like 2 shines total, and I've participated in all of our blends.
I think one of the only shines I've ever pulled somebody sent to me because I was bitching about my RNG on stream. Actually, I think that might have even been a naked, not a shine, but I don't know. I don't have many shines.
I want to do that for BDAO because like BDAO was saying his favorite like of the PFPs that was like the woman with like the BDSM harness on, and I pulled one that's almost exactly the one he wanted, except for she has like slightly different like risk accessories. But I also really like that one. And he was like, "Oh, you want to trade?" And I was like, like it's my only like BDSM harness one in this collection, and I do like it. But I also know he likes it a lot, and I don't know. I might just send it to him, just because I don't know. He said it before I ever got it. He liked it, but I feel like if I'd pulled the one that he said was his favorite, I would have, because it's like slightly off. I'm like, I don't know. Hunt down the other one maybe.
Let's see, is this closed? I'll reopen it so we can get the counter. Sold out. Okay, first half sold out. I will adjust this real quick. Let's go to create. I don't know if I'm even... No, I'm not whitelisted on this account. Oh my god, what did I just click? All right, let's sign up the airdrop.neon.
You know what? I actually don't have a shine for. Is there still a shine in the pool for FTXmas? I might do some of those blends.
I do not think there is.
That's probably why it's still chilling.
I think the nakeds and the shines are gone if those were options there.
It's only a naked shine. I'm gonna blend anyway. Just roll the dice here and see what it is. I did just get a bunch of. I just got a couple free neon blend tokens from pulling those.
11 should be 23.
Close.
No, not 32. What the fuck? 30. Well, thanks for participating in the blend, everybody. The second half will go live in 8 hours, so maybe our German and European friends will be awake for it.
Oh yeah. That mint 7 of the neon too. That's pretty fucking dope.
Why does it
And I do like the little the view from the neon is fun.
How many total
it's the
are
little
in here?
rooftop shack.
111.
111. So yeah, you have to set the next half to 111, I think.
Got it. I feel like that's not too late. I guess it's kind of late if you're on the East Coast. If you're on the East Coast, that's going to be like 2 in the morning. But it's a Friday, you know. It's a Friday, baby. Fuck.
Oh, let's see. Hit me at max collected, Twalter. And then I mean, right now all my stuff is in first.ftw, but that's just my hot wallet for blending. Once I'm done with my blending and my time sensitive shit, I always stack everything into my cold wallet, which is max collected. I'll type it out. That's my collection wallet. It actually has a pretty fucking decent collection in it, honestly. Max collected kind of fucks. My NFT collection is quite worthy of pride.
All right. Do you want to try to set up boss fighters now?
Yeah, let's see. I have to rotate my camera and see if I can get everything running here with the VR and stuff. You guys can watch me. Let's see. I'm going to set my camera. Let's see how this goes.
Here's our proposal if anyone wants to vote for the next sticker. The Twitch Live sticker is an option. And always...
Also, Twalter, where am I
voted in the last one, you should try to release your RAM, which you can do. I provided a link here. If you want to put users, your wallet name, DAO would be neon space, I believe one word. Let's see. Yes, neon space, one word. And then the ID would be, let's see. The last proposal was ID number 18. So you do, for me, Neon Fanatics, DAO neon space, proposal ID 18. Max, you just want to do like the total number of NFTs you voted with. But if you do like 1,000, you should be clear. I don't think I voted on the last one though, so I can't actually submit this transaction, but yeah, that'll release most of your RAM that it costs to vote in these things. And if you're voting with like a lot, like 500 plus NFTs, you should definitely do that to get your RAM back.
Oh yeah.
But up for vote, we got Fame Condensed. Honestly, I'd be happy if this is a sticker too. I know KY
I
wanted
agree. I feel like that's a
live,
cool one
but
too.
this was the one that got in second place last time.
For a little bit of fame, so you know my name. I'm playing the game for a little bit of fame, so you know my name.
Yeah, it will not come with music, unfortunately. Music sticker technology is not quite there yet, but it will be a rectangle sticker if we get that one. And then we got. I'm also happy we started adding music to the nakeds because I feel like the nakeds are the chased, and it made no sense that like they didn't have music. Got Marvel Mafia. Mafia. Oops, that's not what we want to paste. This one's definitely. We got to decide. I think we would do. Not. I'm going to make him an NFT. Can't refuse. I think it'd be this. Oh shit! I meant to pause. I think this would be the sticker image because we can only do one of the images. Or actually, what Max has been talking about was like this would be there'd be 100 of these, and then this could be the shine. So like the shine could be the alternative image, the shiny version, which I think that's kind of a cool idea. So if you like,
Yeah.
if you win the raffle, you get a variant, a shiny variant.
Let's see if I can change my webcam framing.
And then rug pulls would be the other one.
Okay, now let me see if I can set this up somewhere.
Old timey sticker. This one could be a die cut as well, maybe. Like it would be cut around the rounded edges instead of just being a rectangle.
That'd be cool.
Scammy's old fashioned rug pulls. This would be a weird sticker, but I think it's fun. And then the last option is our newest drop that is you just blended into, which would be Twitch Live. I think the shine looks really cool on this one. I also think the naked looks cool though.
We'll do it live!
Yeah, I mean that song. I feel like it sounds like a fucking like TV intro, which is why I like it. But the bass line's also fun. Do 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 boo do 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 do. Sometimes I use samples and stuff in our music because I was trying to make it all vaporwavy, but that one's pretty much all me. I think I'm playing like 4 guitar parts. Yeah, there's 4 guitar parts, bass part, and then drums are programmed, and then I don't know if I programmed or played the keys, but there's basically no samples in that. It's all Lou Dog. I can play it on guitar for you real quick. All right, it goes like this. An awkward angle to play it at, but that's the rhythm guitar. I don't actually know how to play the lead part. I could probably figure it out. I don't know. That'll be for a different stream. Yeah, there's like the lead part's triple harmonized. I did like the main lead part, and then I did a second harmony and a third harmony. So it's like it's pretty fun. Wapaka voted for rug pull. Let's see. Rug pulls is winning. Get your votes in. You got to beat 159 if you want to. I think I like either Fame Condensed or Twitch Live, but honestly, these are all good options. Like I'd fuck with all these stickers. I fucks with all these stickers. Which also, speaking of, I don't know if I showed off. Going to Twitter is like a fucking danger zone every time for like not safe for work images. I'm like always afraid. But we have a. This is gonna be our next one. Wash your cheeks. And this will be coming out next Friday. So a week from today will be the drop for this. And then I think you have 5 days to vote on this proposal. So that'll go Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, this proposal. And you have until Tuesday to vote for the next stickers. And then on Friday, we'll sell the next batch of Wash Your Cheeks, which won the last DAO vote. I think pretty decidedly. Let's see what the actual number was. I also like to mention we put September 2023 on here because, Neon Space has already been around since 2021. We plan on being here in 2024, so we're planning ahead. There are 900 votes and 600 went to Wash Your Cheeks. Fame Condensed got 357. And that's how the cookie crumbled. Yeah, I think this is kind of a novel way to use our NFTs. I wouldn't really say this is like a selling point for utility, but it is cool that you can use your NFTs to decide what stickers we make. Chili's baby back ribs. I forget, I saw someone reference that, and someone's like, "Oh yeah, that's from The Office." It's like, did you not realize The Office was quoting a very famous commercial that wasn't an Office exclusive? But we are getting to the point where at least I'm getting to the point where I'm old enough where some people only know stuff referencing the stuff that I was around when the shit being referenced was made. It's getting older. I'm gonna mute Max too. I'm getting some echoes from his mic. You've been muted. So we're gonna play some boss fighters next. Ooh, there's an update. You know what? Let's do a Grubfish giveaway before we hop all the way into boss fighters. Grubby grubs. You're also gonna have to change you might have to leave StreamYard and come back to get your mic settings correct, Max. So your VR headset is I would also just do your VR headset. Otherwise, we're gonna get, instead of voice meter, or we're gonna get overlap in because my game audio is gonna be coming through my sound. So I would just do your VR headset, not voice meter, so we're not getting double game sound. Double game. Yeah, exclamation point neon if you want to join this giveaway. Let's see what we have to give away. We can give away one of these cozy capybara. Oh, what the fuck? The lowest listing is $20. What's going on with that? It's crazy. This one's $20, and then these are $1, and this one's 34 cents. But yeah, this is I'll show it off on Nifty, but you can blend. I actually enjoyed this. Maybe the sale is over and that's why it's so expensive, but that price is not what the sale price was. And I believe that's Mike 120. Shout out to Mike 120. It looks like it's still open. Yeah, you can buy it for 20 cents and 5 wax. So if you want to buy one, don't buy it on the aftermarket. Buy it directly from the drop. And then the drop's kind of fun. It comes out, you get either an apple or a tire, and then you either get a chicken, a monkey, or a dog. And then you can blend them all together. Oh, I guess you can also get a watermelon. I don't know. Each one of these packs just comes with the capybara. And then one comes with something you put on the head, and one comes with something that comes on the back. We'll send you one of each. And then you can, depending on what you pull, you can do one of these. These are all really rare. I think there's like only 10 of all of these. Yeah, 10 blends left. So it's like a max of 10 for all these. So it's a nice little indie art project. Lots of guaranteed rare. Yeah, we'll give you one of each so you can participate in the blend. I forget what I got. I think I might have gotten the cat or the dog. It should be in my wallet, actually. Let's check. Neon Fanatics. Cozy. Oh, yeah, I got the cat. Hell yeah. I decided to get the one without the apple because I believe the one with the apple on his head, Mint 1 was already gone, so I was Mint 1 chasing. And I think Max got the Mint 1, that bastard. Yeah. I think it's a fun little project. The capybaras are real cute. The other animals you can pull are cute. I guess I'll launch boss fighters. I'll leave this giveaway up. See if any more people hop in. We got 4 people in right now. I like how this is a banner. Allegedly in all caps. We also have not drug advice. We got some weird banners in here. We haven't done a food fight in a while. I'm going to try to get into that. We also have this. I think this is from friggin' what was that show? MacGruber. Oh, let's see how Boss Fighters is going. I think I also need to open loot. I'm supposed to send the Boss Fighters people this information so I can become a Boss Fighters ambassador and maybe give you guys alpha passes. I don't know how that works yet. All right. I got that filled out. I'm also probably going to post that we're live in the Boss Fighters at Discord. Let's see if I can get the game to pop up. Boss Fighters is actually pretty fun, though. Max and I have been enjoying it. Game. I got to switch this to game. Okay, it's already set up. Oh, wait, the servers are closed, it says? That's not good. Well, guess we're not playing Boss Fighters. I guess the servers broke during the tournament because too many people are trying to play. Let's see what the update says in Discord. Scroll down. Today at 2:22 p.m., we just missed it. After the recent update, we encountered some performance hiccups. Although we swiftly resolved the issues, we found that the statistics tracking system wasn't performing as expected, especially in situations with high ping and other challenges. Since accurate statistics are a core part of our tournaments and the competitive spirit of our game, we've made the tough decision to postpone the tournament and play time until we can iron out these critical issues. We're also working on implementing a fair matchmaking system for future competitions. We understand that this may come as a disappointment, and for that we sincerely apologize. However, these kinds of challenges are quite common during closed alpha stage. Now we need some time to assess the full scope of necessary updates. We will be back with more updates on Monday. Boo! I was excited to try to play this with Max on stream. I don't know if you can hear me, Max, but we're going to do something else on stream. Rest in peace, boss fighters. Unless they get it back up, but it sounds like they're updating on Monday. So I'm going to say we ain't doing that today.
Weak. Damn, I was just about ready to launch into VR. Should I launch into VR and just play like a round of fucking the lab just to show off this VR? I'm curious to see how it looks.
You have to fix your screen though. It doesn't see a game.
I think I might have to I'm gonna restart my computer so all my audio shit works, and I just plugged the display port in for the VR headset.
I'm gonna remove you from the stream. See you in a bit. Max will stream some other VR stuff just for funsies, since we set it up. That's a bummer, though. All right. Should we do this grubfish with only 4 people? 25% chance. It's pretty good. I also got a bunch of rivals to play. If we get tired of VR stuff, I can do that. NFL rivals. Mm-hmm. I feel like I might have hit a wall in freaking Nitro Nation. I almost maxed upgrade my car, and I don't think I'm going to be able to beat the S-Class races. So I think I need to wait until the next game update to upgrade my workshops to be able to upgrade my car higher. I can hear some weird squeaking in the other room. I don't know what Max is doing out there. Grubby, grub fish. Should I change our Twitch category to grubfish? It's kind of nice out today in the old Los Angeles. I don't know what the weather's like where y'all are, but it's been like unbearably hot the last week or so. But it's 78 degrees and sunny outside today, so that's pretty like spot on nice weather for us. I don't think they even have the air conditioning on in the other room. But I like it. I had to stop walking. I've been trying to walk every day I just didn't walk the last couple days because it's like fucking 100 degrees outside until literally like it'd be like over 80 degrees until after midnight, and then it's like I don't know. I'm not trying to walk around. I ain't trying to walk around Van Nuys at like 2 in the morning. I don't think Van Nuys is really dangerous, but weird exercising that late. It's going on inadequate mass. We just did the first half of our super blend. The next mints open up at like 11:30, so like 7 hours from now. We got 50 something more mints of our newest super blend. Which is this guy. Oh, not this guy. It's this guy. Twitch Live Neon Space NFT. And the shine is still available, which is a 1 of 1. Pretty cool. But that's going on. We did the first half. And we do the second half for another time zone. So like the European people that were sleeping and missed this first half should be available for the second half. But even if you got the first half, you might be able to pop in for the second half if you want to try to get that shine. We got a grubfish going, and we also just started a new DAO vote for our next set of stickers, including this Twitch Live thing. So if you're interested in helping decide what our stickers are, you can vote for that at the Wax DAO, Neon DAO. We were going to play a VR game, but the VR game friggin' broke. Like, literally, the servers died, and they're just like, yeah, but we're trying to figure this shit out. We will get back to you when it's back up. So, we will not be playing Boss Fighters, unfortunately. But I don't know, if they fix it this weekend, maybe Max and I will do an impromptu stream, because we were pretty excited to play and stream it. We played it last weekend and just didn't stream it. Took us a long-ass time to get the VR set up properly, but now the VR is working well. That's why Max is he's re-logging in, and he's gonna play a VR game separate than the Boss Fighters one. All right. I'm just killing time until Max is back because we're about to hop into that VR game. I also feel like I'm like still waking up. I woke up like an hour ago or like an hour and a half ago, but I haven't eaten yet. I feel like I'm dehydrated. Didn't drink enough water. I went to bed at like 7 a.m. Slept like crap. I ate a hot dog. I ate a glizzy. Down to glizzy at like 5:30 in the morning, which is just not a good idea. I feel like if I eat within like an hour or two of going to sleep, it just fucks my sleep. I still have stomach issues and like, I don't know, I don't digest stuff properly, so I'll get all fucked up in my stomach. So woke up like 15 times in between 7 a.m. and 2:30 when I woke up. So I slept bad. I'm feeling real not with it today. $8 a.m. working. It's honestly probably better if you're out early though, right? For like the heat and stuff. Is it real hot where you're at? You're somewhere in Canada, right? I feel like it's just fucking hot everywhere right now. Like maybe not in like Australia because they're I think it's winter in Australia right now. I think they got the opposite. Their toilets flush backwards, and then it's like summertime when it's Christmas. I remember the only reason I know that is because I met an Australian guy on a cruise, and I was just like, oh, like, are you excited to go back and like have it snow for Christmas? And he was like, nah, man, like it's fucking sunny for Christmas in Australia. Yeah, I feel like either late night or real early morning is best if you're doing any sort of like manual labor outside. I feel bad for like in LA we have a bunch of people that do like maintain the lawns and stuff at like all the apartments. And they get hired to like weed whack and mow when it's like a fucking 110 degrees out. I'm just like, that fucking sucks. Like, I appreciate sitting inside during the air conditioning all day because it's too hot to go outside, but some people got to work out there. Same with like construction crews and shit. They always piss me off though, and like they try to start construction at like 7 a.m. and I'm like, I'm fucking sleeping, guys. Like, chill the fuck out with your drilling and your hammering. But I get it. They want to start early because it's super fucking hot. I don't know what happened to Max. Max said he was restarting his computer and coming back. It's like, how many minutes? You've been in here for like, I guess it hasn't been that long. It just seems like a long time. 6 or 7 minutes ago. What's going on, Jamie Penguins? Penguins. Are you named after Danny DeVito in Batman? Who's the best penguin? Does anybody have Penguins and Batman? Penguins and Batman. How many different people have played Penguin? Okay, here we go. Burgess Meredith, Danny DeVito, Robin Lord Taylor, Colin Farrell, and Paul Williams. Paul Williams, I'm pretty sure, he did a song with Daft Punk, right? Paul Williams, Daft Punk. I believe he did. Yeah, he does Touch. Weirdly, I know he's like a voice actor, and I think he's also a singer-songwriter, but I pretty much only know him for something he did with Daft Punk. I feel like Danny DeVito is the quintessential penguin, right? For me, it's hard to see anybody else as being the penguin. I also didn't even know Colin Farrell was a penguin. I guess Colin Farrell must have been in the one of the newest ones. Gotham TV series. I never really watched the Gotham TV series. I know like Max and Paul watched that one. And who the fuck is Burgess Meredith? This must be from like the old ass TV show. The one where they had like pow and stuff when they punched each other. I didn't realize that the old Batman was like meant to be a comedy. Like I forgot watched some video like breaking down comedy, and they were like breaking down Batman, and they were like they knew that shit was funny. Like they were trying to be silly. It was like, and that's also why they had like super bright colors and stuff. Like the whole thing was supposed to be part comedy. I've been watching Hard Knocks on HBO Max, which is like a football program. Randomly got into football this year because I've been playing an NFT game called NFL Rivals. But getting weirdly into football. I've also been doing mock drafts. I think I have a mock draft pulled up here. My Rivals League. My draft is on Monday. I might try to live stream my draft, partially because people in our community know more about football than me. So I would be like, who should I pick? Who should I pick? But sort of getting into football, but weirdly, I haven't been into sports for like the last 10, 15 years. I'm usually much more into nerd shit. I'm not super into the superhero stuff, if I'm going to be honest, though. I don't know. I'm a nerd, but I got real specific nerd tastes. I feel like, I don't feel like that's what nerd is. Nerd means you're intensely into stuff to a point where it's like not socially normal. So liking superhero stuff is not nerdy. Like Marvel's fucking as mainstream as movies get. Everybody likes Marvel. Like understanding the comics and being able to like reference all the characters from the 60s and 70s and knowing what episode people were introduced, that's being nerdy. Just like liking sports is not nerdy. Like sports is mainstream as fuck. But again, like if you know the stats of all the players and like know the history of the teams, like that's nerd level. You can be nerdy about anything. And I'd say I'm most nerdy about music. I'm a huge music fan, and I know like they example I always bring up is like I'll argue which mark of Deep Purple is better, because Deep Purple had like 5 lineup changes, and it's like Mark 4 is the best with Ian Pace. Like, I don't know, that sort of shit I can get into. Which, liking music, again, totally fucking not nerdy. Like, everybody loves music, but liking music to the extent that I like music is fucking nerdy. So. Superhero stuff never been my nerd shit. Like, I'm a casual superhero fan. Yeah, it takes a certain type of weirdo to be nerdily into stuff. I've always been kind of like, I'm definitely kind of OCD. I get obsessive with stuff. I feel like I'm probably a little bit socially awkward. This is a weird platform on the internet where people talk to me through chat, but there's definitely people more socially awkward than me. I actually do pretty well in like, I don't do well in large group situations. Like when there's a ton of people, I wouldn't even say I'm socially awkward. I just have social anxiety. So like large social gatherings stress me out more so than I would say I'm awkward, I think. But it's not really for me to judge if I'm awkward. Other people would let me know if I'm awkward, I guess. But I do think I have decent interpersonal skills, which is why I generally do well like on film sets, and people want to hire me back because I'm not a fucking weirdo, because I've definitely worked with some weirdos on set. And like when you're working on set, you're hanging out with people for like 12-hour days. So like if you're not cool to be around and you're just weird, like you might not get hired back for that. I feel like that's something people don't tell you enough. And like, you know, when they like teach you how to get jobs and shit, like your interpersonal skills are pretty darn important, because like people don't want to work with you if you're just weird and awkward. So like being able to nail a job interview is actually pretty important. That's why there is a job interview. If they're just trying to choose the most qualified candidate, they would choose whoever the fuck has the best resume. The reason they bring you in to like interview you in person, because they want to see what the fuck you're like. And they might choose you just because you're fun to be around, instead of like you're the most qualified candidate, in my opinion. So I do think like something like that is actually like more important than they'll tell you like in college or whatever. They're never like, hey, like learn how to be friendly. The thing my dad always told me is like, he's like, the way to nail a job interview is to ask them questions about themselves. Like everybody's favorite thing is to talk about themselves. So like if you can get the questions off of you and onto the interviewer, then like they'll enjoy that conversation more and remember you better. So I always try to flip it back, like, oh, how do you like working here? And like, I don't know, ask them how they like the job and like how they got into what they're doing and how they got into their position. Flip it back on them, and then, you know, people love talking about themselves. People also like hearing their own name. Try to say their name a lot. I'm bad at remembering names, though. I know that's like a tip. It's like people like hearing their names and talking about themselves. Everybody's selfish and self-centered. People just want to talk about themselves. I wonder what the fuck Max is doing. Let's run the scrubfish, since Max is taking so long. Exclamation point neon if you want to join this giveaway. We are giving away these cozy capybara packs. We're giving away 3 separate packs. One comes with the capybara, one comes with an animal, and one comes with something on the head. Then you can, depending on what you get, blend into all these different blends. And each one's pretty rare. They're all like 1 of 10. So thanks for hanging, everybody. If you're just joining in now, we did a blend earlier. The blend is now closed, but if you have 2 neon blend tokens, in 7 hours, we're reopening this blend, and the 1 of 1 shine is still available. So if you're into super rare neon space stuff, consider blending later tonight. We also got a DAO open. We allow anybody with an NFT in our collection, 1 NFT equals 1 vote, to vote for the stickers we create, because we make physical stickers. 20 we give away for blend tokens via IRL, and we sell the rest on Shopify. But we allow our community to vote for which sticker we make next. So if you have any interest in our physical stickers, you're deciding that, and you own NFTs, you can vote on Wax DAO. I'll post that here into the chat. That's what we were doing earlier. Now we're trying to set up VR, but I don't know what happened to Max. He was like, I got to restart my computer. He pretty much had it set up, but I'm killing time ranting about random shit as I do. All right, let's do this Let's do the scrubfish. Who's gonna get the cozy capybara? Got lots of blue backpacks today. 2 of them just died. Got some naked grubs. Got some tails. I still think the cosmetics in this are like some of the coolest NFTs on Wax. As far as like a lot of Wax streamers do giveaways through Grubfish, and like the fact that you can flex your NFTs that you own through a giveaway game is just kind of like, it's a nice implementation of NFTs on Wax. I can't wait until Nova Rally does the same thing. I know Nova Rally is working on like, we actually have beta access to it, but they have like the exclamation point play. All the backpacks are dead. We only have naked grubs. Inadequate mass coming through at the end, staying alive. Congrats. Yeah, eventually Nova Rally, you'll be able to use your skins and then see those on the exclamation point play. So I'm excited for that. But I honestly have not checked into Nova Rally in quite some time. I'm not sure what their status is right now. So we're going to give you a Capybara headgear, a Cappy Buddy crate, and a map to Cappiness. And these 3 pieces combined blend into like a one of NFT on Nifty Blocks. So interest in that, check it out. The drop is also still open, and I believe it's like 30 cents per NFT. It's real cheap. So if you like this kind of 8-bit style artwork, want to get yourself a capybara, let's see what the drop costs. They're like 20 cents, 70 cents, and 20 cents. So combined, it'll be like $1.20 to participate in this blend. I got the cat writing capybara and kato. And we got the next giveaway up if anyone wants to join. He kind of looks like Simba. Is that what you're saying? Do 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 do. Just can't wait to be king. The Lion King is such a good fucking soundtrack. The version I always remember that song to is this is gonna take people back. Tells you how long I have been a video game nerd for quite some time, but Lion King on Sega Genesis. I believe it's level 2. Oh shit. I spelled level 2 real wrong. Can't wait to be king. There it is. I remember this game exactly. These purple ones, if you roar at them, they change directions. So like that guy throws you left. If you roar, he'll throw you right, and you have to like figure out which order you need to be thrown to like pass the next side. Like that one's wrong. You just roar at him. This is like duck or jump. This game was actually really fucking hard. I was also like a child when I was playing this, so maybe like in retrospect it wouldn't be that hard, but I don't think my brother and I ever beat it past like the 3rd level on this game. Like we got wrecked trying to play it. This game was like, I feel like that's how all those old games were though. Like the amount of games I beat on Sega Genesis, I could probably count on one hand. Like it was not easy to beat games back then. You also didn't really have like saving and shit. Like you kind of just had to beat a game in one sitting. So that was before like memory cards and stuff. You could sometimes they'd give you like codes that you could write down. And then if you enter the codes, oh shit, Max is back. But yeah, that game is tough. Another weird lane I've been getting to. Hopefully we don't get copyright claim for this, but I don't know if y'all have seen like the Super Mario sound fonts, and they've been doing like full albums with it. I've been listening to the Steely Dan one lately. See, this is where we're talking about nerdy being way too into stuff. This is combining my nerddom of video games, because they're using like sound font is like when you play Super Mario, people input notes and instruments, and all those notes and instruments are like on the cartridge. So people ripped out all of the like MIDI noises you can use, and then they write their own music or take popular song MIDIs and then just feed it through. So this is like if the album Asia by Steely Dan was played through Mario 64, this is what it sounded like. And I'll show you like Deacon Blues and Peg are my favorite. We'll do some Peg. I feel like there's no way this is copyrighted.
All right, you should be able to hear me through my VR headset,
I'll take your picture.
and you should be able to see what I see. Although, I think maybe I have my audio output, so I can't hear you,
I don't think you can hear me, but
which kind of sucks. But hold on. Let me check if I can get my audio to play so I can hear you.
I don't know how familiar you all are with Steely Dan. Let's do like a Beatles song, because I feel like everybody knows the Beatles, right? What should we do with the Beatles? I feel like people like later Beatles better. Abbey Road. There we go. Everybody knows. Oh, it's just come together and they call it co-op together. God, I love this fucking lane. Here come old flat top, he's grooving up slowly. This is a lane you can go deep down if you're into Super Mario 64 sound fonts, and they do like Radiohead, Beatles. There's like probably any band you can think of really at this point. What if they have like Metallica? I'm sure they do. Yep, they do. Master of Puppets. They got the full album too. It's not just like, let's see, Master of Puppets.
Can you hear me, Liz?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? This sounds like a fucking Bowser Boss level song. This is sick. That's super Bowser. I also loved this album growing up. There's so much nostalgia involved with this, because like I played the crap out of Mario 64, and like this was the album I used to listen to while mowing the lawn. I would listen to Master of Puppets over and over and over. Battery would always break my eardrums, because Battery starts out with like a classical guitar, do 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 do, and to hear that over the lawnmower, I'd have to turn up the volume all the way. And then when the drums kick in, it gets so fucking loud. Like I probably have hearing loss from mowing the lawn while listening to Battery. There's the classical.
Yo, can you see my screen?
Sorry, I'm not looking. Yes. All right.
Check it out. I can put this ball over my head, and then it becomes this. I can see my controllers.
I don't think your music's playing, so I'm just gonna play the Super Mario 64 Metallica sound thing while we're doing this. I think this is also a way to get around copyright claims, because like these aren't gonna get auto flagged because they're. Maybe they will. I don't know. We'll find out if YouTube sends us a fucking letter after the stream. But I feel like this shit's not on Spotify, so it's not going to be like auto flagged like music that is.
How did I do with framing my camera? Can you actually see me moving?
Yes, I can also.
Dope. All right, I'm gonna play this game. Oh, by the way, I'm way high on the leaderboard in this. 346th place. All right, let's go, fool.
God, I've listened to the song so many times.
This is me versus the horde. Oh, come on. Got him. It's harder than it looks, by the way.
I'll let you know when my eardrum started bleeding. There, right there is when my eardrum started bleeding. I'm gonna just.
Oh, I can also take this arrow and light it on fire and burn this guy to a crisp. Oh crap! No, he's gonna blow up my thing. I gotta put him out of his misery. No. Hey. Hey. You don't need to do that. Got him right in the shoulder. Boom! Wave 5 out of 8. You're next, fool. Bam! Oh, come on, off his axe. Call me Legolas. Fucking perfect aim on these guys. This guy got hit in the head. Oh, you can make him drop his shield, actually, if you light the shield on fire. Boom, and then he'll drop it. Boom! And then he's dead. Whew. As simple as this game looks, it's really fun. I can shoot like a rapid fire arrows at this guy. This guy's gotta burn. Ooh, it's not a good spot for him. My gate's still at full health, baby. Already on round 7 out of 8. If you're real sweaty, you gotta shoot the red balloons too, and that gives you extra points. Shit! Where's this guy? Get it. Might as well get some balloon points. Damn it. My old roommate used to be so fucking good at this game. Headshot! Ah, what a miss. Here, if I hit the TNT, bam! All those guys done. Here, I can like throw my bow and arrow too. Oh no, here. Oh, it's just like a smart drop. Every 8 waves you get a breather, because it is actually kind of exhausting to like, you know, move your arms and do the bow and arrow gesture over and over again. But after to like restart after this to get to the next wave, you just gotta take this guy down. I feel cruel burning him though. Oh well. Okay. Alright, here we go. Wave 9 of 16. Damn. Oh, come on. Let's see if I can get a headshot from this. No. Ah, man. There we go. Oh, office. Oh, you fuck. Good. Hey.
Arrow tag in real life. Dope. Arrows with a big old add them if you're real quick.
Couple extra points there. Let's see.
Still sounds
Long
peaceful,
distance.
though. Like even though
Boom.
it doesn't hurt to get shot.
Almost. Headshot. Headshot. Boom. I'm I'm like not bad at this, but yeah, I've owned this thing for a long time. Oh man. Oh, there we go. Got him. Got him. Boom. Jumping headshot. This guy needs a headshot. Oh, fuck you. No! Ooh, he almost got there. Ah! No! Close, but no banana. Oh, also, if my gate takes damage, popping the red balloons heals it. So...
Music also wants to be. Just want to play Mario Kart. There's a bunch of new levels in Mario Kart we haven't played yet.
13 of 16. I'm doing pretty not bad. As you can tell, I would have been a hard boss to beat in boss first.
We'll see about that as I'm on the fighter team.
Die! Look at that. Got him in the shield. Fuck you, bitch. Oh, this guy. Here we go. Rapid fire these guys. Or I guess.
Obey your master.
Baby off. Where's the armor guy? Nowhere near me. Okay. This guy's done for. These guys are toast, dude. I've gotten crazy far in this game. Yeah. It's all about that aim. Headshot. 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 Oh no. Oh shit. I get a body shot on him. Final round here. 16 to 16. Let's go. Die! Oh, come on. That was a headshot. Oh my god. Back to back. Fuck that. Oh no! Where are you going? Oh, you're gonna hit it! Time to heal. No, come on! There we go. Gotta heal. Boom, full health again. This gets serious, by the way. I mean, wave 16 is not terrible, but let's see, my high score is 26,000, and right now we're at 3,980. I'm gonna run out of energy way before we get to 26,000. I used to be in better shape playing this game.
The music when we get to so low.
Oh, come on, that was a headshot. Let me knock this guy's helmet off. That. Boom! Ain't nothing but a thing, dude. Easy.
Oh my god, are they adding the Mario shouting noise into this? This is amazing.
Here we go. Oh, dude, that was a fucking savage volley right there. When they come at me down this straightaway, they're pretty fun. Oh no! Gotcha. Oh no! Oh, this guy. Oh no. Oh, we get some of his health. Oh man, I'm fucking that up. There we go. A little bit of health back. Headshot. Oh, these are easy health. No, but what am I doing?
The quality of the headset.
There we go. Back to full health, baby. Hold on. This guy's got to burn. He's got too much armor. Damn, he didn't slow down. He should have. Oh, shit. Die! Oh, that was almost a good shot. God, I'm right in my face. Oh no. Gotcha. 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 Oh, shoot. Got a couple of health back here. Boom. Back to full. This guy, headshot. Oh no. Ah, come on. Ah. Boom. Dump it. Ah. Boom, dude. Oh shit. Get some fucking health back. Back. Cool. 24. This is the last wave before I get a break.
The riff in that song is almost.
I'm pretty sure that all of like my specials reset in between waves too. So I'm pretty sure I can pop these things and, you know, end up getting free refills on them here in a second. I think. Oh no. Those guys with like the helmet and the fucking shit.
Robert Zimmerman.
You can kill them in one shot if you hit them like in the gap between the helmet and the head and stuff. Ah, I can't get that last health. Let's see. Well, it didn't refill my stuff like I thought it would. Maybe when I hit this guy, it will. Yes, it does. Okay, all my shit got refilled. So yeah, you get to use all those each wave.
Here's Rammstein for you.
Oh, come on.
Lost.
Bring it on! Boom. Oh, what does your eagle eye see, Legolas? Everything. Oh, shit. Shit. I need some health right now, dude. Oh, come on. Damn it. Got it. Alright. It's getting kind of intense now, actually. Shit. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's go, dude. Oh, come on.
The Falcon one's pretty darn popular.
Get absolutely fucked. Oh my god, I'm not hitting this thing at all. Fuck. There we go. Shit. Get. Oh, what? The ricochet blew up my fucking bomb. That was a waste.
got sunshine.
Oh, come on, that was a headshot, and you know it. Shit! Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, get it. Okay. Shit, this is gonna be bad. I gotta use the power up. This fucking guy. What? Oh, shit. Wave 30. This is the last wave, so I'm almost about to get my power up back. Oh, not good. Not good. No, 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 no. Fuck. No! The horde just sacked my castle. Fuck! Get out of here.
The rap parts are funny because there's no melodies like.
Like, to get back to the menu too, you can like, you hold your hand out, you summon the orb, and you pull the orb over your face, and now you're like in the menu again, or you know, in the lab. It's like a mini game menu, so you can like jump over here and be like, okay, I want to play this game. Put the orb on my head. Kind of the concept of like what's that called? A metaverse or whatever, where like I'm inside this one place and all these other games exist in here. Let's see, what's this one? This one's the one where you like. This is like, if you ever played Angry Birds, this is like Angry Birds. Boom. You know what I mean? You're like kind of pulling these guys. Oof, that's terrible. You gotta like hit. Here we go. Let me see. Try and hit this like red thing. Boom! That's what I like to see. How about there's a red one right here? Maybe like this? Oh man. Oh, close as hell. And then it leaves a little ghost ball here, so I can be like, okay, this is the exact same shot. I just move a little like left a little bit. Wait. Oh, I already blew it, dude. No, it did so poorly on that one. Here, let me hit restart on that bad boy. So I can do better than that. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time here. I'm gonna go first for this like really far one. Boom! Yeah! That's how you get points. Oh, I can also see the type of like cores that I'm getting, by the way. I feel like there's a difference in the cores that exist. Oh, and then by the way, I'm like stepping forward through space to like reach over here and stuff, which is kind of cool. Like if I crouch down and stuff, like I'm in the room scale of this. So let's do some damage here. How about? I feel like it would do it if I do this. Oh my god, so close. Okay. I gotta put this guy in the same spot. There it is. Bam! Oh yeah. Yes! Take it down! Let's see. How about try my left hand here. Let's see that straight one ahead here. I wonder if I can hit that. Oh man, this is gonna be a tough shot. Oh, God! Or here, thumbs up. Yeah. Damn, dude. 20 mil in damage. Let's go. Alright. How about that one over there? I feel like this is the shot. Boom. Oh, okay. Harder. It's further away. The trajectory was good. Just need to pull back harder. Ah, God. Get fucked, dude. Okay. One more time. Slightly higher. There we go. Oh my God, Max. I only got 2 balls left. 3 balls, including the one in the chamber here. Okay. There we go. There we go. Alright. Alright. That's some damage. Countdown is going up. Honestly though, that like first shot I made, the far one, that was probably like the best shot. I'm not gonna do better than that. Oh, okay, how about this giant tower over here? I feel like if I can hit that little one at the base, that's gonna give me some serious fucking points. Okay, just gotta angle it higher. Oh, come on, hit something. Nah, that's not going anywhere. Okay. So it needs to go a little, I feel like the line was good, just higher. Let's go like maybe here. Oh, yes. Boom. Damn, son. That's the big one. Okay, it looks like I only have 2 cores left to do some damage with here. Let's see what's... I guess let's go for like the sure thing here. I think this is a sure thing. Yeah. And I got an extra ball for that. Let's see. I think these blue boxes are like extra balls, so I'm gonna try to go for that one. Let's go left-handed on this one. I'm thinking like this. Oh, okay, higher. Line the ball up in the same spot. And then a little higher. Gah! Fuck you! Was that it though? Okay, I got one more. Where's there another blue? Oh man. This very far tower has a blue, so I'm gonna go for it. This is gonna be a hell of a shot. I'm pulling this shit way back. Ready? Oh, that was close. I actually might be able to do that. Let's see, I was a little bit too high. So same spot, like a little bit lower. Maybe like here. Oh, you fuck! That would have been hot shit, dude. That was it. Career over. Well, you know. 42 million feels like not bad. I'm not sure where the leaderboard is here, though. Oh, there it is. 68 million is my high score on this one. But I'm not even on the top here. I'm in 11,000th place. So, time to summon the orb. But yeah, I mean, obviously I could play this shit all day. But it is fun to play. I just wanted to show off some VR and stream here. Since we couldn't do boss fighters. I'm not terrible at this, so you know, once we get this shit going, try to fight me. I'm gonna shut it off because I'm gonna get sweaty otherwise, and it is relatively physical. So yeah, thanks for humoring me on that.
God, the Mario 64 sound font's so cool. Sounds like the water level. Wash away the rain. long song. I want to keep it more intense. No, this is not my music. This is Mario 64 sound font of Black Hole Sun. I really like the kind of like underwater sound font they're using for that one. They have Dirt by Alice in Chains here. Is that an album or is that? That's awesome about to start the Mario sound. I was like, I haven't listened to actual Alice in Chains in so long. Let's see what we're getting at. This sounds like a fucking house. Rub my nose in shit. Pretty sure that's the lyric in there. Oh, nice, Tame Impala. I want to hear this one. And I'll figure out what we're giving away.
Oh, yo. Do you see that song copyright for music? I feel like I know this song.
Playing Mario 64 sound versions of copyright music. I don't think it's. I mean, we'll see. I don't think it's. The blend doesn't start again until. The blend ended for the first half. The second half will be up in 6 hours and 20 minutes, and there's 55 blends left, including the one of one, which is not before yet. So.
You're gonna have a good RNG though, like the shine and the neons or the nakeds. I mean, are still in full force on that next one.
But if you are around in 6 hours, it's reopening. It's for the other time zone. We did the other one sold out the first half. What was it, 2 hours ago? We're probably gonna do a last giveaway and then wrap it up here. I need to eat.
I'm kind of bummed we didn't get to play boss fighters because they're getting dope.
Yeah, we also gotta. You need 2 neon blend tokens, which pretty much any NFT in our collection blends into a neon blend token. You can also buy neon on Alcor or DeFi box and then send it to tokenized NFT. Or you can buy it directly on Atomic Up, just the neon blend token.
Yeah, let's see. I gotta set my flow over here. So.
We also gotta figure out the audio because you couldn't hear me that entire time.
Oh, yeah. I set radio on in there.
I don't know if somebody's in Zombie Nation. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is this it? Is Zombie Nation the name of the band for that?
It's like a stadium jam.
Yeah. These Mario 64 sound fonts are real fun. Whoa, 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 whoa. This doesn't sound that different compared to some of these other ones. Yeah, we were doing that while
I
we were doing
recognize that.
VR. I was just going through all these different sound fonts. What is Plastic Love? That's a Japanese city pop song. Better Call Saul, the main theme song. Radiohead is super popular for whatever reason. I'm not a huge Radiohead fan, so I don't really know the songs well enough for like the sound font to work for me. Let's do more Beatles. I feel like everybody knows Beatles.
Keep going. Man. That's a man. Another road, no sun. Ooh, in the sun you see you. Ooh, and you tell me that you need me every single day of my life. What's love and no other time? Another sun. I don't really know that song that well, but kinda.
Oh no way! They have Daft Punk. God, I could get sucked into this all day. Okay, we'll do a couple more of these, and we'll do this Grubfish, then we'll get out of here. Virtual Insanity is a fun one. Oh, and he's got the friggin' Jamiroquai hat.
Yeah.
This one works really nice with the Mario sound font. This sounds like it could be in Mario. Yeah, if you get the token packs, or if you have a glow, it gives you 3 tokens. If you open the pack, if you get like the neon, if you're looking at our Nifty Blocks blends, if you have a glow, the glow can blend into a neon blend token pack, which gives you 3, and 2 of those is good for the blend.
Yeah, and like I blended a couple times to try to get my naked, and I did a 2 token blend, and then I got a glow, and then you can immediately just blend that back into a token pack and get 3 blend tokens back. So if you want to roll the dice and just blend, you can totally do that too.
Should we listen to one more time? One more time. I feel like some of these electronic songs don't sound as cool through the Mario 64 sound bit.
Yeah, they're already kind of electronic. One more time. It's your graduation song at class. Oh yeah, all right, let's start the dancing one more time. Aerodynamics, whatever this is. This could be like a power-up song in Mario. Burn Street.
Burn Street is where the new blend will end up, but you can blend any of the schemas into, like, there should be a Collab Street one that gets you 3 tokens if you have a glow, but you can also do Burn Street Glow. You could also do Genesis Glow. Like a glow from any of the schemas can blend into 3 neon blend tokens. Pretty much everything except neons, nakeds blend into neon blend tokens in our collection.
In the blend page in the top right, you can select like only show stuff that you have all the ingredients for, and it'll filter and show you only blends that you actually have the ingredients to do. And you should be able to find a good way to do it.
I think that's Thunderstruck, something like that.
That's Thunderstruck,
similar to what they're doing for Aerodynamic. They're doing a similar. I think it might be synth though. I don't think that's actually guitar.
I think so too. It's more impressive on guitar.
It's really not hard to play on guitar. It's probably harder to play on piano.
I've seen the video of the guy doing it live. He does it with one hand too. He just like has his other hand like out with the rock and roll cymbal. He's like just all finger picking, or
it's very
hammer
much
on rather.
That's like a trick that like sounds harder than it is. That's a lot of like Guitar Hero shit though. Like Van Halen stuff also, like weirdly Van Halen's solos are like a lot of just fucking tricks that once you learn them are like, okay, this isn't that hard. But his rhythm guitar playing is not tricks. His rhythm guitar playing is hard as fuck to learn. Like people don't think of Van Halen as like an extremely good rhythm guitar player, but like try to learn his like chord parts and it's like, what the fuck is going on here? Like that's really what's harder in my opinion. Not that I can even play most of his lead stuff, but I can play a little bit of Eruption. I feel like everybody learns like a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can figure that out real quick. I think it's like just tapping shit. Shit, I'm in the wrong spot on the guitar. Also, that's not meant to be done on a fucking acoustic. That's an electric thing.
Yeah, it sounds way better on electric. It sounds like you didn't know what you're doing. It's actually impressive to get that out of an acoustic.
And then Randy Rhoads does a similar one for like Crazy Train. He goes, they both were kind of doing like Eddie Van Halen's known to be like the guy who like popularized tapping, but Randy Rhoads did a tapping solo. Like the Crazy Train solo, Randy Rhoads used to do with Quiet Riot in like 1977, which that was like before you could film it and shit. But like that was before Van Halen released their first album, so everybody's like, "Oh, Van Halen was the first." It's like, well, first off, tapping is a thing that happened in jazz for like 30 years before that. Like jazz musicians would tap, not like that, obviously, but like tapping was not invented by metal players.
Yeah, it's crazy to me that like bands like Black Sabbath got like all of that like Satan worship hate, and it's just like, dude, have you listened to those songs? They're not that hardcore or crazy. They're pretty fucking tame. It's crazy.
Tony Iommi also wears like a stuff. He has like crosses all over his guitar, and he wears like a cross necklace. Like I'm pretty sure Tony Iommi's a very religious, or was a very religious man. I think he's dead. Did Mark Knopfler die? Is that what you're saying? Dire Straits. That's sad.
Fucking Thunderstruck song sounds dope during an open air concert during a thunderstorm. Fuck yeah, dude.
I don't know who the fuck Jack Sonney is, to be honest. Mark Knopfler is the guy I've always known as the guitar player from Dire Straits. I thought his brother played guitar too. Who the fuck is Jack Sonney? I thought it was David Knopfler and Mark Knopfler. Jack Sonney must have been like a later edition. I mean, rest in peace. I'm not... But he was rhythm guitar and backing vocals. But yeah, originally his brother David Knopfler was the rhythm guitar player, which is why that surprised me. I guess he joined in 1984. Honestly, for me, Dire Straits, like the first album, is the quintessential Dire Straits. I know Brothers in Arms is a super popular album, and I guess he played on that one. But let's see if we can get some Dire Straits with the Mario 64 sound font. That'll be our last one. We'll do our giveaway, and then we'll call this a stream. Dire Straits.
We're getting sidetracked here.
Scuttlebugs of Swing. Okay, this is awesome.
The swing. I feel like the lyrics to that song are not the hook. It's all about that melody, I think.
The guitar part.
I guess the only part I remember is just like, I said an old guitar was all he could afford, or something like that. And then there's like, we are the sultans of swing. Dun, 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 dun.
Now there's a part about Guitar George. Guitar George knew all the lyrics. Dire Docs. Okay, that's definitely not. I wonder how does this only have 791 views and the other one has so many more. This one has a not all of these fucking Mario 64
right?
sound fonts are created equally. There's a reason that one only has a couple hundred views. That mix is whack. This is also like most of the people making these are not musicians. They don't actually know how to play the songs. You can just look up like Dire Straits MIDI. Go to freemidi.com and then like if you download this, it's the entire song with all the instruments, and then you just switch the instruments to Mario instruments. So like some people making these like have a better understanding of like mixing and mastering and also music and can like choose the proper stuff, and other people are just like importing shit into a project and exporting it and being like, that's it. So not all these are created equally, but there are some really fucking cool ones.
Yeah.
Say it ain't so. Okay, this is our last one. This is the last one. The last one. We gotta end on a good one. That was a good one.
It's like 1,000 instruments. Oh yeah. All right.
The reason everything is on there is because real musicians do build MIDI. Like a real musician will program the MIDI for every single instrument, and they upload it to these websites. And then weirdos on the internet are downloading it and creating it to Mario 64 sound fonts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
whoever
used
made
to
the
do
original
shit like
MIDI is actually a very talented. Like, I know this also might not be right. This is a musician's interpretation of the melody and stuff. So those
Yeah.
are so fucking impressive. But they're doing like those solos have so many fucking notes, and they're like programming all of those perfectly. So whoever's like analyzing and doing that is very talented. And that's also why some of these are better than others. If the MIDI file sucks, and, like,
It's fun.
Like the Mario isn't accurate.
I feel like it's fun to upload shit like that just for like the recognition you get in like the small community of other people who do the shit. Like I used to make mods and stuff, and like they would get 50,000 people downloading them. But I was always doing it just to compete with like 6 other modders who would make mods. Like the community of people who make this stuff is pretty small, but the people who use it is pretty relatively big.
Also, probably people that do like karaoke and shit. Like a lot of the karaoke mixes end up having like
Yeah, a lot of those like instruments are not quite there, and sometimes it's like in the wrong key and shit, and it's terrible.
I think it's because people put a shit ton of work into it, and then after they put the work into it, if they're not like, especially people that are doing it for free and are not getting financial gain from it, they're like, I don't know, you can't sell that because like they don't own the music. It's owned by like whoever the fuck wrote the music, so you can't actually sell your like MIDI version of something. So once you program it, it's like, okay, I just spent fucking 2 months of my life getting every note right to master Puppets. Why not put it on the internet and let other people mess with it? Because like you can't sell it. Again, Metallica owns the music, so you can't sell the music. Like, you can sell
exactly.
the music, you can like when you buy like a Beatles songwriting book, like that's not the Beatles that are making it. Like it's somebody like charting out every single song that's before, and you can sell that.
Yeah,
You could maybe
exactly.
sell like
I mean,
a book of it, but
it was the same deal with like the mods that I made. It's not like you could sell them. I don't own Halo. Like I can't just sell the fucking like modded versions of maps. Although I definitely got multiple people offering me to like buy shit from me because they were too like, I don't know, not willing to do it themselves. Cause I'd be like, I'll just give it to you. All you have to do is install it onto your thing. And they're like, I don't know how to do that. Like, can I give you $100 and you do it for me? It's like, no, dude, I don't do that. Although eventually I did take some people up on that. What I ended up doing was making modded discs because it is a pain in the ass. Because you have to like you have to bypass like the security on an Xbox game to be able to like rip the shit onto like ISO dump. That isn't that easy. Like, and it sounds like it's like tech savvy, but it's not. The way I did it was like you start a burn and you take a paper clip and jam it into your DVD burner, and then like have it like pop out as it's starting, so that it like fucks up, and then you pop it back in, and it bypasses the security. It's like really analog bullshit. But
I don't know if you watched Nakey Jakey's most recent video, but he's talking about shitty hardware and how like some companies just pump out stuff they know fucking sucks just to, like, because they need to make their money. And like he referenced
yeah,
like the Red Ring of Death on the Xbox. He's like, yeah, I learned about this shit where some kid on YouTube told me to fucking like heat it up, and like if you heated up your Xbox and overheated it even farther, it would like fix the Red Ring of Death. And he's like, so I was fucking sticking my Xbox in an oven because some 7-year-old on YouTube told me to, and I was like, that shit's so fucking that hits close to home because we were definitely doing that sort of shit back in like
that
the day.
actually
I remember
works.
Will
Like the
Radel
way
did
I did
that.
it was I didn't stick my shit in a microwave. I just wrapped it in like a couple blankets and then ran it for like an hour. And then it like, because it wouldn't ventilate, all the heat from that it generates itself would like actually refix your solder and fix your Ring of Death.
All the blend
But
tokens are the same. All the packs are just because we need different for each schema. We need to be able to blend into the blend token packs, but all of them are the same. All glows in every schema should get you 3, I believe, 3 blend tokens.
yeah. Also, if you wanted to like get rid of some NFTs, you could turn them into blend token and then turn them into neon and just swap them on like DeFi Box or Alcor.
Wonder how long this video is. Maybe we can watch this too. Nakey Jake. This guy's like my favorite video essayist on YouTube. There it is. Crappy Technology came out a month ago. He gets millions of views on every video he does. Let's watch.
You go home to visit.
We do have to fucking talk about it though, because we can't just watch. Can't be a content thief. Check out his channel if you like this content. I've literally watched every video he's ever done. I'm a huge fan. But in order to fair use this, we have to have some sort of commentary. I'll run this Scrubfish and then let's do another one. I also forgot what we said we're giving away. I don't think we ever picked. We will give away a Momoko Temptress. We got a couple of those. And that's from the Pixigon universe.
Yeah, from the Pixigon collection, but that is the Lewd Momo like collab.
It's a skin for one of their games, which is a wax game. I heard they had a new game. I haven't tried it yet, but we should try that out. It's probably the Pokemon one. He was working on that, but it wasn't quite working last time I tried to play it. Pokemon style like RPG game where you can like battle creatures. Oh, I also wanted to play Summoner's War, but I keep forgetting to do that on stream. I thought we were gonna do boss fighters today, so I forgot about it.
Oh yeah, you're there. You're still in the running. You're the naked grub. Everyone else has a trail and a backpack.
Oh no, naked grub down.
Nice.
That's the blue versus the green trail.
You got some blend tokens, and then if you get a glow, you can like turn it back into more blend tokens too.
Nine is what people are looking for. There's still the 1 of 1, and I believe there's still 3 of the 3 of the 1 of 5s. So you got some rare stuff in there.
The nakeds are pretty fucking cool. The naked and this one I really like. Plus it's got the music and everything with it.
Mocha.
Butcher. Oh yeah, I can cut down at the end. GG. Walter, I sent you the glow. Thanks for the mint 2 of that blend of the lit. I now have mint 2 of the lit, the glow, and the naked. I still need mint 2 of the neon, and then I'll have a full mint 2 set.
Kind of stoked about Blanco's going mobile. Like, I don't know, I'm torn because like I like the PC version, but It's just obviously not working. Like it's been out for 2 years. They don't have an active player base. So the thing I'm worried is like they'll take away like the head-to-head competitive is what made it fun. So if it becomes like Rivals where you play people offline somehow, like and just time trials, that's not going to be as fun for me. So I don't know. I'll reserve my judgment until it comes out. Exclamation point Neon if you want to join this giveaway. We'll do one more. I kind of want to play some of this video. We'll just have to make sure to pause and talk about it in like every minute or so.
What is this
Maybe
topic?
Crappy technology.
Oh, okay. Let's see if we remember this. I mean, Mana Suerte and I both wrapped our Xboxes in towels, so.
Visit your parents for the holidays. Your father is reclined on a lazy boy watching a cable TV movie on his smart TV that's made by a brand you've never even heard of. And for some reason, even though the movie is 16:9 aspect ratio, the TV is blowing it out to be cinematically hot dog. Also, it looks like a soap opera running at Counter-Strike frame rate because of the motion smoothing option that's forced on by default.
Okay, that is definitely fucking like, why is that the default setting on all TVs? Have you noticed that the motion smoothing that like, I don't know.
It looks like
I don't
ass.
understand why that's default. It's like everything
I don't know who
ever was
wants that shit.
made to not have motion smoothing. Like we shoot stuff. As someone who works in the film industry, the amount of hours people put into editing and like getting the lighting and all that shit right, the coloring and shit, it's like it's made to look good. Like we didn't make it to fucking have somebody just slap a filter over it. That's crazy.
Slap
I think it's better
shit
for sports. It's good for like live sports and
Maybe.
nothing else. But why is that the default?
Yeah. I also feel like if you want better like motion smoothing, get a higher hertz refresh rate. That's what a fucking gigahertz on your TV is. Get like a 240 gigahertz TV and it'll be fucking fluid as hell. Why do you think computer monitors are so fucking high frame per second? It's because the hertz rate.
All right, let's go back to the video. At this rate will take us a very long time, but I've been watching a lot of content about like fair use and like content thieves, and I do feel like if we don't actually have our own opinions on this, it's like kind of fucked up to just play somebody else's video on our channel. So getting better at commenting, but we'll see.
Default, you look down and see two remotes sitting on the coffee table. One for the cable TV box molded by a brontosaurus during the Paleolithic cave time era, and one for the Roku smart TV. Do you attempt to explain to your father how you could potentially fix all these issues using the two remotes, or do you choose to say nothing at all? Both of these options will end horribly. Technology.
I don't know. Nothing at all is not too bad. I usually just let my parents do whatever.
I will say my parents usually actually have a pretty good, like, my parents have like surround sound and shit. They do have like fucking 5 remotes though. Like I get confused when I go over there. It's like this remote for this remote for that. I was like, fuck man, this is way more complicated. We have one remote that like Apple TV remote just controls everything pretty much.
Dude, my parents have so many fucking remotes. I end up just using my cell phone. Like you can just download an app on your fucking phone and like use your phone as a like, what's it called? As like a universal remote for all of that trash. But you know, I'm not gonna try to explain that to them.
What was Mana Suerte talking about? New game is pretty cool. What new game are you talking about? Oh, the new game. He's talking about Pixie-Gon. I was out of the loop. We'll try that next week. We're gonna try this week, but we forgot. He's probably talking about that vampire game that I had where like it's like a endless waves of enemies and you level up and upgrade and shit. I bet that's
where like people in the Twitch can like help by doing like or choosing which like item you take or something out of chests.
Yeah,
is that one?
I'm sure that's not how Pixie-Gon's new game works, but it's probably the same. I think those are called roguelites is what the name of that. I could be wrong about that though. I'm not super familiar with the genre. All right, back to this video.
Is incredible. We as humans, we can't fathom what we would be without the technology to check our emails or watch our ASMR slime videos or listen to our.
That's funny. We definitely have our fucking ASMR.
Yeah,
he knows what's good.
He knows what's good.
AI procedurally generated crypto podcast called Crypto Crunk. How to wear a Patagonia vest or die trying. But unfortunately, technology is not created equally. For every beautifully engineered Game Boy Advance SP that still somehow turns on 20 years later, there's something much more dark and sinister lurking in the shadows.
What's it gonna be?
Soldier game handheld. You know, some people invent the telephone.
Did you ever play that one?
What the fuck was that thing? I don't know. I never even heard of that.
Soldier game handheld. You know, some people.
Okay, we gotta go back.
Soldier game handheld. You know, some people invent the telephone, and some other people invent device that you plug into your computer that farts out smells depending on what you're looking at. That was real. It's called the DigiSense I Smell, which is what someone asks their friends after a date. Did she sense I smell? And sometimes companies put out faulty garbage just to try.
I can't believe that would ever sell more than like 100. Do you think people actually bought?
I don't know, dude. That's like that whole smell-o-vision concept from the 90s. That's like, who wants to smell the television? I don't know. That's like a level of immersion that I'm just not interested in.
They opened in 1999 and went bankrupt in 2001, if that wants to... I think we can go ahead and say that was... See, also smell-o-vision. The only time I've ever had that successfully done is at Disneyland. You know, on like have you ever been on like Soarin', California? You're soaring over the orange fields and then they pump in the orange smell. Like that shit actually hits.
Sure, that's a nice integrative thing, but you're already doing like a multi like sense like immersive ride. You're not just sitting on your couch watching something.
I feel like they also do it in like Honey, I Shrunk the Audience or something like that one.
I know that they used to do in the Minions, like the new Minions ride. I like went to that when it opened, like opening week, and like before you go in, like they have this whole bit where like Gru and the Minions are talking to you, and then you like they're like playing with the fart gun and they like blast like fart stink in there, and like apparently that fucked people up to the point where like now they changed it to be like a banana thing, so now it doesn't smell like ass, it smells like bananas, and it's like a banana gun or something. But the first like when they first opened it,
take a little fart smell.
Yeah, when they first opened it, they blasted you with like fart spray, and it did smell pretty bad. But I mean, I don't know. I guess you know what? Some people are really sensitive to smells. It's not me. I was just like, oh, this is gross, but whatever. That's funny. But apparently, it like really upset some people.
All right, back to our vid.
So yeah, you know.
Try to make as much money as quickly as possible and don't really care and say we do not care. You know, in order to get good laptops, maybe a couple of them gotta blow up. You know, in order to get good smartphones, maybe a couple of them gotta blow up. You know, it's. But even if your everyday technology isn't blowing up, it can still kind of be a piece of shit. Smart TVs are super common and cheap now, which on the one hand is awesome. You know, everyone from Joe Schmo to Joe Millionaire can afford to have access to thousands of hit prestige television series such as Joe Millionaire. What the hell is going on here? But the reason these smart TVs...
Wasn't that like a reality show on Spike TV where they're like... They said he was a millionaire and got girls to date him, and then like at the end the reveals they had to marry him and he was just like a fucking plumber or something. I never watched that show, but that was a very weird concept for a reality show. It's like trick somebody into thinking you're a millionaire, get them in for the wrong pretenses, and then just at the end be like, okay, do you still want to marry me?
Yeah, and then be like, oh, you're a bad person if you don't, which is like, I don't know, this whole thing is set up on a weird lie. I don't like this. But I think you're right. That does sound familiar. Joe Millionaire.
Back when, I don't even know if Spike TV is still a thing. That was like the men's channel, which is, they had like the man show on there. And that's also where like most Extreme Elimination Challenge was on and stuff. But shout out to Spike TV. I don't know if they even still exist.
It was
TVs cranked out by brands in the story.
It was funny. I thought it was funny. The fart stink. I don't know. Maybe you're the one who complained and now it's bananas.
Never even heard of like Roku or Hayabusa are so dirt cheap is because the processors they use are made out of dirt cups. You know, the child's dessert with pudding and gummy worms. That's what's powering your TV. If you've ever wondered why there's a 49-second input delay between hitting a button and something actually happening on the screen, and why the on-screen keyboard feels like medieval ball torture, it's because the dirt cup is on a hamster wheel and he is losing his mind. Thank you, dirt cup. Please don't just stay alive until I finish Succession. Also, smart TVs are so cheap because they sell a shit ton of ad space right on your home screen for cool stuff like Wendy's or Punk'd Season 2 presented by Verizon, or a separate Roku streaming device to plug into your Roku TV and your Roku pajamas and your Roku house with your Roku spouse and your
What brand is your TV? Is it like a name brand or is it one of these he's talking about? I feel like yours works pretty fine.
Yeah, I bought mine at Costco. I feel like Costco doesn't have a bunch of trashy shit, but
what brand is it though? Can you just look at it right now and tell me?
I guess, let me see. I'll let you know what it is. It's probably not like some crazy name brand. Let me find out.
But I feel like most of the kind of like cheaper smart TVs aren't as bad as this guy's painting them to be, but you definitely get it for weight.
Vizio.
Vizio is kind of like, that's not like That's not Sony or Panasonic level, but that's kind of like mid tier. I'd say it's not quite like Rugu or whatever the fuck he's talking about here.
That surround sound thing is Samsung, and that thing fucks. It's pretty nice as hell.
I also just don't really like Roku, if I'm going to be honest. Like the Roku device, they've had those at Airbnbs we stay at, and they fucking just suck. So I get why he's making fun of Roku here.
Roku blouse, while your Roku cat named Cole Sprouse gets pounced by a Roku mouse who's gonna douse your house. I have a pretty nice ass TV. I know, YouTuber moment. This ball is full of nickels, but I'll never tell you the code. It's an LG OLED, and the picture is literally amazing.
I like this
color
guy's
definition
fucking
and clarity. It's awesome. But even this expensive ass TV comes preloaded with shit like True Motion and sharpness cranked all the way up, and the UI and UX are still awful. And depending on your smart TV's
that is fucking nuts to me how bad the UI is for a lot of this shit. It was just like,
Yours
dude, what?
Real bad. Like we use Apple TV, but if you try to use the actual TV remote they use, their like smart TV shit, it fucking sucks.
Dude, it's so bad. And it's like, dude, these UIs were better like 10 years ago already. Like I don't understand how you're like trying to reinvent it, and it's so bad. But whatever.
Have to decrypt an entire ancient alien civilization's lore entry in order to navigate the settings to turn all of this shit off. Okay, but here's a genius idea. Hear me out. What if we put a smart TV in your car? Infotainment systems, which infotainment being a combination of the words info and entertainment, of course, they're pretty great dia in theory. Great dia being a combination of the words great and DEA, Drug Enforcement Agency. Big ass touchscreen to display directions or a music library or a movie about someone driving a car that you can watch while you're driving a car and cause a horrible accident. But in practice,
I will say these suck. Like whenever my parents get fucking like they rent cars like whenever they visit me, it's like these things never fucking work properly. Like it always takes forever to try to sync your phone, like to try to get the Bluetooth to work to play music, and then they like freeze and shit while you're driving. So if you're like trying to like, I don't know, I agree with these are just like, give me fucking analog knobs. Like there's nothing wrong with the old system. What is this, like trying to put an iPad in your fucking console? Like I don't need that personally.
Yeah, that's true. It's like half the time it doesn't recognize what you're trying to do with it. And like I like the tactile feedback of like pushing an analog button.
Also,
living in a simulation
is like impossible to repair.
Whatever.
Like the problem with all this digital shit is
That's
like
true, yeah.
when it goes out, like it's so hard to like you need to hire like replace everything if you're gonna repair it, like the whole fucking touchscreen, which is like I didn't even want the shit in the first place.
Practice, much like smart TVs, a lot of these infotainment systems have dirt cut brain and horrible input delay and faulty touchscreens that are also often essential to mess with crucial stuff like climate control, which makes even trying to turn on the air conditioning whilst driving a crazy distraction and safety hazard, because now you have to look at what you're doing instead of having the muscle memory of physical buttons or knobs to mess with. Back in my day, we had 3 knobs.
Yes.
One for hot or cold, one for power level, ranging from faint whisper to jet engine time machine, and one to decide how you want to get blasted. Like, do you only want nipples or do you want feet play too? You can do both though. You can actually do both. I think even as touchscreens in cars slowly get better with stuff like Apple CarPlay, you should still always have actual physical buttons for the crucial stuff, if only for the safety of yourself and others around you. And that is a Safety Jakey moment, brought to you by Extreme Cliff Diving. Everybody stop what you're doing. This guy owes me money and I'm pressing...
Is this the ad roll?
Is that an ad he's done?
Yeah.
Charges. Hi, I'm Jakey, and Jakey, attorneys at law. You want to know what's crappy technology? Monthly subscriptions that you didn't even realize you were...
Advertising rocket money.
I don't know. I like this guy's candor, dude. He makes it pretty fun to like watch whatever he's talking about.
I mean, there's a reason why this came out a month ago and he's 2 million views. Like literally everything he releases gets millions of views. Also, why I say he's one of my favorite video essayists. Like he also is like very into video games, like specifically like see what some of his other videos are. Definitely recommend. I'm subscribed. Subscribe to his channel if you like this content. But yeah, I did like From Software's game engine. Game design changed everything. The age of broken video games. This one I would play it on stream when we were talking about how like they launch like AAA people now launch games that like they're broken on launch and then they update them after launch. And he's talking about how like if you 10 years ago tried to buy a console game and it just didn't fucking work, you'd be like, what the fuck? Like you'd return it to the store. Now like you expect things to be broken on launch and wait for them to patch the updates. But it's like even physical disc games are doing that these days. Like if you don't have the internet, you buy broken games. But he also has like speed running, ads in video games, Naughty Dog's game design is out.
The speed run one's pretty great.
horror
I'm curious
video
with
game.
this whole concept of living in a simulation. It's a pretty bad simulation, isn't it? What's the point? Like inadequate mass and
I feel like that's just the Matrix, like Matrix scenario.
like
I
your
don't know.
like your potato battery.
Philosophically, you can't prove it is or it isn't. Like, I don't know. That's like it's the brain in the vat. That's an old philosophy question. How can you prove that we're not a brain in a vat and everything we see is just being stimulated by electrodes fucking zapping our brain in a jar? How can you prove physical reality exists? And they're like,
No.
you can't really prove it does or it doesn't. You like
Isn't
logically you
that the
cannot prove
whole-
something doesn't exist. It's not possible to prove something doesn't exist. You can only prove something does exist, and you can't prove that a brain in a vat does exist. So like that's sort of where that logical like
Isn't that like the
fallacy lies.
whole I think therefore I am concept though, where it's like, you know, it's like your experience of existence is real because you're experiencing it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what
Kinda.
like when I took a philosophy 101 class or whatever. It's basically what the argument is. It's like things exist even if you can't 100% prove they're true. Like, can you prove that China is real? Have you been to China? Have you seen it with your real eyes? No, but it's generally gathered as a fact that everybody fucking agrees on. So as a society, we just fucking you have to take that as it is. You can't like needing to see and physically touch and prove everything is like not a way anybody lives life, and it's not a realistic way to like prove if shit's real. So you kind of just have to like I don't know, you kind of just have to like take the fucking
Kinda.
book's word for it. And yeah, stuff can be wrong, but like I don't know. There's no way to prove that you are a brain in the vat. Just like you can't prove God isn't real. You can't prove that we are specific things. So those like philosophical questions you can argue in circles about them, but there is no real evidence that can prove either way. So like it's a fun thing to
Yeah.
think about. But
I feel like if it was a simulation, I wish it would be like a more pleasant simulation for more people. I feel like majority of people have a pretty shitty go at it.
the other way I fucking go about these things is like, how does it change my life if I know the other thing? Like either way, this is my only reality. If this is a simulation, I don't know if it turns off, I'm dead forever anyway. Like, who cares if it's a simulation? That's the same thing with like when people are always, which aliens are now kind of being more proven to be real. But my whole thing with aliens is like, what do I do with that information? Yes, aliens are real. How does that change my day to day life? It fucking doesn't. Like, either aliens are going to take over the world, kill us, or they aren't. Like, I have no control over that. So like, spending time worrying about it isn't a good use of my energy. Like I try to worry about things that I can influence and actually change. And like whether or not we're in a simulation or not, like I don't know, that doesn't change my reality and my experience from a day-to-day life. So I'm going to continue
Man.
living my best life in the simulation if there is a simulation. And either way, it doesn't really affect me.
The CIA is on some sort of self-help shit too, dude. Manifest your own destiny. I don't know.
I have a ton of anxiety and I worry about a lot of shit. Like the last thing I need to be worrying about is if we're in a simulation. That doesn't affect me personally, but I do think it's an interesting concept. And when I was younger, I spent many hours wondering about the Matrix and being like, oh, like, are we just fucking in tubes feeding robots or shit? And it's like, if we are, like, I don't know. I ain't got no red pill or whatever. I can't fucking leave the Matrix. And honestly, I've argued about this on stream. If I was given the option to go into that fucking weird cyber world and have to fight aliens with EMP or like sit here and eat food that tastes good and like live a better life, I'm staying in the Matrix. Fuck.
You don't want the snot food?
World,
you don't want to eat the bowl of snot?
Yeah, they're eating like bowls of snot outside of the Matrix. No, thank you. Like, why would you want to do that?
Yeah.
Like,
the whole argument too is like because it's real. Like, who gives a fuck, dude?
yeah,
like I do agree with like Cypher where he's just like, I don't know, the Matrix can be as real as the real world. It's up to you, kind of. Which is like, yeah, kind of. I don't know. It's like the same thing about like it's basically like the whole concept of like what's the meaning of life is like, I don't know, meaning in itself is something subjective, so you get to decide what the meaning of life is. It's like it's up to you. It's kind of like how, you know, I have a quarter and to you the quarter might be worth 25 cents, but I got the quarter from my granddad as he was dying on his deathbed, and to me the quarter has a lot more value, and therefore like the same exact thing has completely different like expressive meanings to like either of us. And it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of like everybody's own, like choose your own reality. I guess, especially considering like, yeah, I don't know. There's also, you know, people are just nuts, man. Everyone likes to Like I knew a guy who was like way into conspiracy theories, and he just like literally anything that like the scientific community agreed on, he was like, no, that's BS because like the scientific community agrees. And it's just like, you understand the scientific community isn't like a single entity that is like has an agenda, right? It's like that's not how it works. It's like a bunch of people like who try to disprove each other's shit all the time. And if they agree, it's because they tried to disprove it and couldn't. And so they're like, okay, yeah, this is probably a thing. But
Yeah,
I don't know. A lot of people are just like anti anything that has like a general like where it's like, oh, everybody agrees this is a thing. It's like, I disagree. Like, well, I don't know. You're an idiot.
You can look it up on Wikipedia if you want to see the arguments for and against. But brain in a vat is like a classic philosophy argument, and people have been arguing forever. And this is the picture. It's like, are we just a brain with wires attached to it, simulating shit that makes us feel stuff? And it's like, I wonder if we can find while the disembodied brain in the vat can be seen as helpful thought experiment, there are several philosophical debates surrounding the plausibility of the thought experiment. I don't know, I'm not going to read all this shit, but if you're into it, like there's tons of writing on this. Like it's been around for quite some time.
I don't know that most conspiracy theories are real though. I mean, most of them are dumb nonsense that eventually end up in like some satanic cabal, like child blood drinking insanity. Like
a lot of conspiracy theories just end with Jews control everything and are evil, and that's not true. So
like they all kind of like spiral into insanity. Yeah. And the whole thing about conspiracy theories is that like, you know, 90% of it is reality, but then you draw this absurd conclusion from the reality where it's just like, you know, there's a logical and really kind of like boring explanation to why the things are going the way they're going. And a lot of it has to do with like, you know, money and you know, who's funding or who's profiting, and that's pretty much it. It isn't like this crazy like conspiracy of like good versus evil or some cosmic nonsense.
Well, I think people just want an explanation for stuff. Like humans don't like unexplained things. They want to wrap their mind around things. Honestly, I think that's why religion was created.
It's also comforting. It's comforting to think that somebody does have that ability to control something to that level. Like, oh, you know, the government is behind all this shit. This is like, dude, the government is just a bunch of people who also don't know what the fuck they're doing.
I think the universe has a lot of randomness and it's scary as shit, and people just want explanations for everything. But sometimes there aren't. Same with like when crypto markets go up and down. They're like, "What's the news? Like, why is wax up? Why?" It's like because people wanted to sell it or buy it. Like, there's not always like some grand thing. It just happens. Like, and then we try to after the fact come up with explanations for why it happened, but it's like it's just random. Like, I don't know. There's no like
like not everything is an orchestrated plot. Like things progress and then people react to them. And like, sure, like people have a lot more means and some people can plan, you know, decades in advance because of the, you know, their ability to actually do shit because they have money. And then those plans ultimately seem to be like conspiracies. But at the end of the day, it's like, it never actually was this well thought out plan. It was just somebody who like was rolling with the punches and was, you know, paying more attention than because of their ability to pay more attention because they don't have to work 40 hours a week.
Another philosophical argument that I don't want to get into right now, but like predeterminism, like is everything decided, or some people think everything's been decided. I feel like that's like the God argument, like before God decides everything, but some people think no matter what, everything's predetermined, no matter what you choose to do, and there is no free will. That's like, we're getting into deep philosophy. I used to like philosophy. Now I'm just like, it's a waste of fucking time, man. Like I could be going and creating real shit in this current reality instead of like arguing about shit that doesn't really like, I don't know, whoever's right, if it's predetermined or not, again, doesn't change anything. Like either way, I'm going to live my life the way I'm living my life. So if it's predetermined, it doesn't matter what I do. And if there's free will, then it does. So who gives a shit? Anyway, back to this video.
Laptop, Windows 10, Adobe Premiere, Discord, Steam, game console games, smart TV apps. Every game launcher known to man is in a constant state of updating. Why the hell are you going to sell a game?
I will say this too is fucking pretty annoying. Like every time I try to play a game, it's like you have to update it first. Like you can go like 3 weeks without playing a game. It's like nothing just ever fucking launches, which I don't know. That's just the reality we live in right now. Nothing to do about that, but it is frustrating.
game on Steam if it's just gonna require me to sign into another launcher or stupid DRM anyways? What the fuck is the point of buying it on Steam? My girlfriend's cat's litter robot has Wi-Fi to get updates. Gabi's litter box must update to version firmware 1.87 so that her turds can voice chat with other cats' turds. Why is modern tech always trying to get rid of time-tested stuff like physical buttons? What the hell is wrong with buttons? Oh, you want to turn off your PS4? Gently place your finger on this.
I was also like, I remember the day I went into a cell phone store and I was like, do you have any phones with buttons? And they were literally just like, no, everything's touchscreen now. Because I tried to hold on hard to not going to touchscreens. Because I used to text while driving and I wouldn't look at my phone. I had muscle memory, so I could look like at the fucking road and drive and then just like hit it out. And like now I mean, it's a weird reason to want to do it. But I was like the tactile buttons because of muscle memory. And I don't know, I was upset when like phones went 100% touchscreen. And now I've been using a touchscreen so long that I'm used to it. And I don't hate it on my iPhone, but
the touchscreens are actually a little better now than they were back then already. But yeah,
I used to have, what was it, a Sidewinder or whatever. I had the one where you could like flip it up and it had a full keyboard. I had a full QWERTY keyboard. I fucking love that shit.
Yeah,
because I hated the buttons too. Like I hated T9 where you had to press like 2-3 times to get a W or whatever. Like, I always hated that. So like I loved having the full QWERTY keyboard, and I still miss it. Like I don't know. I can type so much faster. Even like, I don't know. I don't really type on Discord on my phone super often.
That's totally what it was. The Sidekick. My Switch's brother still has a fucking flip phone.
They make touchscreen flip phones now, which is crazy. All right, let's go back to the video.
The Sony clitoris and wait for something to hopefully happen. Apple loves getting rid of not only buttons, but doing all sorts of dumb shit. F your buttons, okay? Here's a tiny touchscreen. We can do cool stuff like simulate buttons. Oh, you want standard handy ports on your MacBook Pro to do creative work like a SD card reader or an HDMI cable? Yeah, that's not, we don't make those anymore. Port machine broke. We only got USB-C. Guess you got an SMIB till I Z. Well, they ditched the touch bar and brought back standard ports and MagSafe charging on the new MacBooks, and they're way better again? What the hell? But Microsoft? No.
I think that's because the EU sued the shit out of them.
Yeah. Apple has always been bad about that too, and also like making their own like charging cables and shit that like don't work with anything else. So like
like every generation phone is like a new charger. That's fucked.
I hate like how well Apple shit works because like they really do have like shitty business practices, but I'm like so deep into my iMac and my iPhone and shit. It's just like, God, stuff works so well. There's also, I just watched a really long video about, do you know the Microsoft Binbos meme?
I don't think so. Maybe.
This was a store in Japan that said Microsoft Binbos. And this became like a meme for basically like off-brand shit. But I watched this channel called Nick something, and he like traveled to Japan to find this store. And he actually just released an episode. I was watching this on the TV the other day. 10 days ago, I flew to Japan to visit Microsoft Binbos. And then 2 years ago, he did the mystery Microsoft Binbos where he like tried to figure out what it was. And he like, he had to go to like some obscure Japanese blogger that took pictures of trains, had a picture of those websites. He had to like contact the owner of that website about a picture he posted 20 years ago. And like this guy's whole channel is he tracks down like, he's another one of my favorite video game essayists, but he usually does like Japanese and Nintendo stuff. But he goes like,
they do like the history of speedruns.
Him flying to Japan, but he'll track down like the 10-year hunt for the lost McDonald's DS game. A like single place in Japan had a Nintendo DS game to train their employees, and like it doesn't exist anymore, so they like go find it. And like, but he does all sorts of weird things, like trying to find like there's like a Super Mega Ball thing too, where that's like one of his favorite games, and he like couldn't find out who voice acted it or like who did the music or something, and he ended up tracking those people down. But
I do know his video essays, they are always like a third of the way in. They're like, so I went to Japan. Yeah. He definitely loves going to Japan.
He's not as good as Nikki Jakey, but if you're into video game video essays and stuff, like his stuff's pretty captivating. He's a good narrator. All right, back to Nikki Jakey, who's the GOAT in my opinion.
Why are you guys looking at me like that? Is there something behind? Oh my god. Controversial take. I had a Zune. And I actually kind of liked it. Don't get me wrong, it did not feel cool to use
You
compared
have
to
a
the
Zune?
iPod. Like, I never let anyone.
I did have a Zune. And I always say Zune fucking, they made the like subscription model, like what Spotify does and Apple Music. Zune, when
Yeah.
Apple was still selling stuff for 99 cents and you had to buy every single song you listen to, Zune, you could pay, I think it's $20 a month. And you could download any song in their library and listen to it as long as you're downloaded. So like they got that shit right way before. And honestly, the Zune worked fine. Like the hardware
Yeah.
worked pretty good. Like I enjoyed the Zune. It's just they stopped the service that works for it. Like they stopped the subscription service and they stopped making software updates and shit. So I ended up moving on to iPods like everybody else. But there's nothing wrong with the Zune. It was just not as popular as the iPod. So it
just didn't get the market share, and then like everybody else had their fucking iPod, so you just want to be part of the in crowd. I think is a part of the iPod success.
Was even like he had like a Nomad or something. It was like the Nano something. I don't know. He had like my brother's even into like not even Microsoft. He had like a third party.
Yeah, I had an Arcos jukebox. I bet if you type that into Google, you can see what that looks like. But that came out before like the Zune and before the fucking iPods. It was an MP
Argos
jukebox. Arcos jukebox, like a jukebox at a fucking 50s diner. That's exactly it. Yeah, that thing. I had that. That was like an MP3 player before like the MP3 players caught on, and like it had like 100 gigs or something, which is fucking insane for the time that it came out. I had so much music on that shit, and like people at the time were still listening to their CD, like portable CD players and shit, and I'd bust that out, and people were like, "That's stupid," and they're like, "I don't know." Like, here's all my songs. Like, I have literally everything, and I don't have to bring CDs and shit. It is clunky and big, but dude, I was ahead of the MP3 game way before like iPods came out and all that shit. That thing was ahead of the Zune. That thing was ancient.
Early MP3 players. I wonder if I could find one. My brother had one too.
The thing with that one though was it didn't have.
I think my brother had
with iPad or iPod. They had like the iTunes or like the Zune subscription. Like the Arcos thing was just like, this is an MP3 player. Figure out how to put MP3s on it. Like they didn't show you where to get them.
My brother is like, this is after the Zune and the iPod came out. He's like, I'm getting a Zen Micro because my brother is always like trying to get
that's such a Lance move.
That is a Lance move. He also bought us. It's gonna go over this in the video, but he bought us that weird console that this dude makes fun of the.
Oh, the Ouya?
Yeah, that's in this video of crappy technology. I was like, that's funny. Lance bought that one too. But all right, back to.
Want to see it, but it got the job done, and it came in cool colors that they specifically chose to design to market to kids. Like brown. Internet Explorer, Clippy, Windows Vista, Bing. There's a lot of things Microsoft has made over the years that I would certainly deem crappy, but the launch Xbox 360 was practically made.
This is what spawned us trying to do this entire video, is like talking about how the fucking Xbox overheated. And that was like, I think like half of them, I think he says the number here, but like a crazy amount of those ended up being faulty.
Itself. Everybody knows about the red ring of death, but did you know that the failure rate of the original Xbox 360 is 54.2%?
Holy
aka
shit.
More than half? For comparison, the launch PS3's failure rate is 10.6%, and I was actually part of that percentage. I got the faded yellow light of death after I played Uncharted 3 for 11 hours straight. But then I found out you could take it apart and actually put your motherboard in the oven and bake it, because I guess it resolders some shit at a certain temperature. I don't really know what happened in there. It's above my pay grade, but it worked. And that's why I played GTA 5. And even if consoles don't break as much now, the controllers certainly will. Oh my god. I have
Thank you for the follow, Ollie Taro.
Yo.
Damn, I could be a bird. I would really love living the beard of this gentleman. Are you talking about me? I got some pretty unkempt hair going. Are you talking about this? I feel like my beard's the biggest out of all.
No, it's probably you.
PS5 controllers. Both of them have stick drift and just kind of do whatever the hell they want. Eddie Burback, fellow.
Every single friggin' every single Switch controller I've had gets stick drift. It's friggin' bad.
I'm lucky man hasn't had it yet, but at least they replace it for you. But then it's like you gotta send your shit in, and it takes them like a month to send it back to you or more.
At least they replace it for free. There's other consoles that won't do shit. Like Nintendo actually takes care of their customers, but yeah, like stick drift. I don't know how you fix that, but that's a huge issue for Nintendo Switch.
The 360
a Yoga Mustache Gamer has 3 PS5 controllers.
I still have to. I've replaced my 360 controllers probably like 4 or 5 times now, which isn't that bad considering the 360 came out like 20 years ago.
I'm still rocking my friggin' what is it, Mad Cats or whatever?
Oh,
No, it's like
yeah,
the
or
school candy.
Wildcat or
School
something.
candy.
Yeah.
After I said that though, it started fucking up. I was like, I should have never said that on stream because now like it's the USB part that fucks up. Like if it wiggles too much, or if it's like hanging and there's tension, it'll unplug and then it's not the actual controller. The controller still works fine. If I probably replace the USB part, it'd be okay. But
I feel like as far as like the feel of a controller though, I feel like the Xbox controller beats the shit out of like every other controller in my opinion. Like I like the offset joysticks. I feel like the size of it works really well for me. Even the original like Xbox, where it was like this enormous fucking controller, I liked that, man.
They also have the Xbox logo on there. I'm not even sure if they're allowed to use that. This was definitely an Xbox controller. It's also like it's filthy. I don't know if you can see the color, but like the wire is like stained gray. It's supposed to be white.
Yeah, the fucking Windows compatibility. That's why I still use my Xbox. I haven't played Xbox 360 in like 10 years, but I still plug it right into my. I hate their fucking
wired ones. I hate the wireless because it's way harder to sync. Like, just give me USB when I plug it in. No latency. It fucking auto syncs and like knows it's a controller.
Yeah, I'm all wired.
I'm not a fan of wireless shit at all. Like, I'm also an audio person, and the fidelity goes down. Anything that's wireless ever, it hurts the audio fidelity. So as like an audio engineer, I always want wired shit because wired shit sounds better.
And there's no way that that's limited to audio. I guarantee you it hurts the fidelity of anything, right? Like wireless is not as fast as wired. Full stop.
I remember like Super Smash Brothers players, like when wave dashing was a thing, like people didn't like the Wave Bird was the name of the controllers, the wireless ones. Yeah. So you couldn't do it as well. Like the wired controllers were better for a competitive edge because like the input sensitivity mattered so much. Like a tick of a second could be the difference between doing it or not.
Because if you don't, for people who don't play that intensely Super Smash Bros. Melee, wave dashing is when you flick up on the joystick to make your character jump, or you can hit A, I guess, and then you flick back down and dodge at the same time, so that your character like basically leaves the ground for like a fraction of a second and then moves down and hits the ground and like slides while dodging, and you can move across the stage basically invincible if you just do that over and over again. You're like you move around like that is wave dashing. It's like a really pro thing that you probably won't encounter unless you're playing like professional fucking Smash.
I never got into ticks.
Me and my friend Jay did that shit. Me and Jay went to the Nintendo of America tournament, and he got first place and I got second place. So we were really fucking good at Melee. We would fuck shit up.
I always like watching shouting out other YouTubers. Summoning Salt makes my favorite. He does the history of speedrunning videos. I watch like every one of those. I love Summoning Salt. They always talk about ticks. Like, oh, you can save 3 ticks on this. And that's like, I never really understood what that was. It's a lot in older games where like, I don't know, in Mario, like every second that counts down on the score has 3 ticks. So there's 3 different movements you can do within 1 second. So like if you can save 3 ticks, eventually you get 1 second off the thing. And I've noticed that in NFL Rivals. It's the first game I've played like competitively enough to be like, I can feel how long is inside 1 second. Like I'll run out of bounds after the clock goes to 0, but I'll still get one more play because I understand there's multiple ticks within each second. And like, I don't know, it's weird that like I've heard about it so much, but never like experienced it. Now that I'm playing NFL Rivals a bunch and everything's about running the clock down, like I actually can tell the difference between like how many ticks are in a second and time it well enough that I wait until it goes 0 and still can go out of bounds and get one more play.
Yeah. Oh, you're missing one BA. Isn't it BA start? Up, down, left, right, BA start. I think.
Hop back in the studio.
That's the Contra cheat code.
I said we should do some commentary and then end up taking an hour to talk about a 10-minute video. So we're at least doing fair use well, but let's power through this.
Controllers. All of his also have stick drift. Both of my Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons have stick drift. Why is the sensor bar required to boot into GameCube games on the Wii when you're not even going to use the fucking Wiimote? Did you know you can use a candle as a sensor bar because it's just another infrared source? I learned that when I wanted to play Double Dash and my cousin's rabbit chewed the cable for my sensor bar, and so every time I wanted to boot up a GameCube game, I would just do a little seance and then play Double Dash with the Demon King payment. One of the worst controllers I have ever had the pleasure of using, though, were for the Ouya. Or sorry, my brother got.
Yeah, it's funny his brother bought it too, because my brother, he like kickstarted it, and I think you got like 3 of them if you kickstarted it, so he sent us one. And honestly, Ouya was
That
not
was
the worst
fun.
console. The problem is there's just no good games for it. Like nobody developed any good
Yeah.
games for it. So, like it's just kind of a weird console that didn't need to happen.
Got an Ouya after supporting the Kickstarter, and man, this thing brought a lot of joy into our home, but not for the reasons I think it intended. Ouya was like the smart TV of consoles, just a shitty little dirt cup in a plastic box. The controller, oh my god, not only did it just feel like you were committing a sinful act, like just by holding it, it was like a felony somehow, but even on the Slim
We also used to like, I'm pretty sure we plugged in a USB hub and plugged in our Xbox
Yeah.
controllers more than used the USB
Yeah,
controller.
exactly. Yeah, we ditched that
Cancel
controller
that.
right quick.
I did have one fun game. There's a game that was like you move, and then like you have to stop when it tells you to stop, and then like they have to guess what's a computer and what's a real player. That one was, I remember, actually being really fun, even though it was a really dumb game.
Yeah. There's like I think one person was like the guy who's like the crosshair, and you'd have like, if there's 4 people, you'd have like 5 bullets, and then there'd be like 20 characters, and like 15 of them were a computer, and only 5 were like real players. And if you're the real player, you had to basically act like a computer player, but
That
also
one was
be
fun.
first across the finish line. That one was fun.
Right.
I remember that one a lot. I like
actually
that.
connect with its horrible Bluetooth, the plastic faceplates would just like decide to come off sometimes. When we were all living in Denver, any weekend that we didn't have plans, either my brother or his girlfriend would be like, I mean, there's an Ouya in the garage. We could, we could watch season 1 of Heroes and play the Ouya. What else? Twitter, that's crappy technology, especially with everything going on right now, and especially the Twitter video player has always been a piece of shit. At this point, just burn it all, though. Anything crypto or NFT related, that's crappy technology, or at the very least, please don't talk to me about it at a party technology. Multiplayer shooters that don't let you vote for the next map after a match, that's crappy technology. Reddit, I refuse to download the app when I just want to read a quick how-to guide on a web browser. Please stop. It's not ever going to happen. Why the fuck do some planes have the controls for the TV on the armrest? Like, my giant ass barely fits on these planes, and now I have to worry about pausing my neighbor's viewing a flight every 5 seconds, which is a weird choice for a plane movie, by the way. And the air conditioning situation on planes, oh my god, dude, not trying to be dramatic, but I've been on several flights recently where I have been like ungodly levels of hot, like actually sweating, my like sweat pouring down, like it's disgusting. One time I asked the flight attendant, hey, could you like turn up the AC or do something about it? We're all really hot back here. And they were like, oh, sorry, because you're in the middle of the plane, it's just an airflow thing. And if we turn up the AC first class, they're going to get too cold. Sorry. Like, we are having this conversation in the sky right now, and the guy next to me is watching Flight on a plane, and you're telling me that air conditioning isn't possible. I don't know who to blame for that, but that's crappy technology. Who do you think is crappy technology?
I guess I never realized that if you're in the middle of the plane, like you get worse airflow because it's probably just like one fucking tube, and then when you open it, it's coming out of the same tube, right?
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I feel like the first class people can just close their AC thing if they get too cold now.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't usually have that problem on planes. I feel like I'm more likely to get cold than hot on planes. I don't know.
Yeah, I also disagree with crypto being bad technology, but that's to each their own, I'd say. I feel like I've absolutely heard that argument many, many times.
There's also a lot of bad technology within crypto, so I understand the sentiment.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Look at all the great games on Wax that are fucking horrible versions of Flash games that were released 25 years ago. Like, there's a lot of nonsense. So
that's a fair thing, sure. To call the entire tech bad tech, though, is kind of,
I mean,
weird. I feel like this
about everything he says in here. He also says that fucking the Ouya has a fucking worm and chocolate running it. So like he's obviously
he definitely. I feel like it kind of reads as if like people talk to him about crypto too often, and I feel like, I don't know, in my experience, like I don't talk to people about crypto outside of like obviously our streams or something, unless they're asking specifically about it. And I feel like people who do talk about it don't know shit about it. At least people who've talked to me about crypto, they're just like so uninformed, just really excited about something that's like you understand like 4 or 5% of. And I feel like I get why he wouldn't want to have
talking to you about crypto in public are probably telling you about Dogecoin and fucking like some new like Bored Ape ripoff, and like that is
Yeah, exactly.
crash technology. So
That is like, don't talk
understand
to me
sentiment.
about crypto. Like, I know about crypto. I don't need to hear it from you.
I also don't really talk a lot about NFT stuff. I will maybe promote like NFL Rivals or like, but I'm not promoting the crypto side of it. I'm just like, oh, like this is what I'm
Yeah,
playing. In
exactly.
video
Yeah,
games.
I've showed people that where it's like, oh, I'm into this game, and it's like, it's not about the crypto. And again, like, there's been times I've had crypto conversations, but like almost always it'll be like, oh, I do this crypto thing, and they're like, oh, like, tell me more about this, and I'll tell them like a quick elevator pitch, and if they follow up, it's just like, I mean, I can tell you more, but do you really want to hear it? Because it's like really fucking complicated, and it's going to get like deep into tech shit, and like very few people then will like follow up.
I'd also argue there's more bad crypto stuff than good crypto stuff if you look at how many tokens exist, how many NFT projects exist. So yeah, like if you're not as deep in it as we are, most of it just looks like garbage. So I understand that.
Yeah,
like,
I'd say 80 to 90% of crypto is just a fucking like
people are selling
BS.
pictures of pet rocks for like hundreds of thousands of dollars. There's so much nonsense that happens in crypto.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, back to the this video's almost over. We got 30 seconds to land it.
I'm genuinely curious to know, did you think, was this video crappy technology? Did I edit it poorly? Did your phone fucking blow up while you were watching it? Let me know down in the trademark YouTube comments. And if you want to see listen to more of me talk, check out Jaquan the Jequel or Nakey Jakey Instagram or Nakey Jakey Twitter.
I don't know if I'm not subscribed. I'm gonna go subscribe to that channel. Jaquan the Jequel is a secondary channel where he just like, it's more longer form, it's less edited, it's not like as well done as this, but like he'll like play through a game for like an hour and just talk about playing it. I'm already subscribed.
I have seen this, the Tyson fight. Fucking, I think there was like a speed run to fighting Mike Tyson in Punch Out, right? The original like Punch Out. That one was wild.
We can watch it.
That speed running, the speedrun community is also so absurd where it's just like, yeah, the guy who set the world record, like, owns like a comic book store, and he was like playing in the back of his store, and like there's a security camera footage of him doing it. So he like uploads it, and he's like, yeah, he did it. Just like, it's after
funny when you
work.
type in Tyson speedrun, the first thing that comes up is the channel that I was recommending earlier, Summoning Saul. This guy rocks.
Punch Out.
This guy does like the history of speedruns over here, like say who got the record, how they beat them. Then he tells you like how they shave off the time. He's like, oh, then they found this new exploit that saves 3 seconds. So then everybody did that and added that. But I love these videos. These I usually watch at like 4 a.m. when I'm totally just zonked out.
You have to be into the crazy part is like you don't even have to be into the game. Like I've watched speedrun like games shit for like games I don't even know. Like the guy does a really good job.
This guy does a super good job at like. This is another video too. This one's 7 years old. He's gotten better at narrating and stuff over time. Oh, this is just the actual record. This isn't him narrating. I'll play one of his newer videos to show you. You know, I haven't seen this. The quest to beat Jimmy Poopins. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I'd watch
his
that.
videos also, these are crazy. They get like 2 million plus views on every single one. The history of the Halo 2, they're also like an hour long, and I watched like most of these all the way through. I haven't watched this one yet, though. I'll have to watch it. It always starts with this like really nice airy music. That's how you know he's about to drop a banger. This song gets me hyped every time. I know I'm about to go through some dude nerding out about.
Wait, like, what is this? The history of Halo 2? What does he do in Halo 2 here?
This is just the history of the Halo 2 world records for speedrunning.
Oh, there's world records for running Halo 2? Damn.
If you've ever tried playing Halo 2 on Legendary difficulty, you know that it's one of gaming's most brutal challenges. It goes way beyond the hardest setting of most games. Enemies are stronger, they're more plentiful, and they kill you almost instantly. Beating Halo 2 on Legendary is a serious achievement. But one group of gamers takes it a step further. They strive to beat Halo 2 Legendary as fast as physically possible. And through thousands of collective hours from the game's best players, they've taken the record to unimaginable levels. This is the history of Halo 2 world records.
Halo 2 was the best Halo, like bar none, dude. Halo 2 is so cool. The glitches and stuff made it so fun.
Generally, that's how this works, though. Is like as somebody in the community finds a glitch, like the speed run goes down. They're like, "Oh, you can fly through the wall here. That saves 2 minutes on your speed run." And then it's like literally over like a decade of people doing that. He like breaks down when it happened. And then there'll be like rivalries. Like these two guys will be beating it back and forth, shaving off time, and like he'll go break down like who held the record for how long, and then like how they beat them. And then sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, and this third guy who's not even a part of that, he like found out this new glitch, so he was able to pass all of them. But then when the best players found his glitch, they applied it to their strategies, and then they passed him." And like I don't know, it's super nerdy shit. But
I remember there's fucking in Halo. There was Halo 2. Like there's that moment where like if you lure a banshee like into that tunnel to follow you, and then like right when it says loading before the checkpoint comes on, you hijack the banshee so that like right at the checkpoint you're in it. You can like fly it to the top of a building and get like the scarab gun. And I always thought that was the coolest shit ever. Like that was I mean, I feel like a lot of people knew about that one, but I still loved it. It's just crazy because it's actually in the game.
Okay, let's see how fast people are beating this game. I'm just skipping like halfway through the video.
Before, the strategies had been found. Now, they had to optimize the record. Over the following few months, Nails took the time down to 1 hour and 32 minutes. Nails had turned into an absolute monster since his last record, and to this day he's considered to be the greatest Halo speedrunner of all time. He's gotten top times in every main game and has held the record in several. Back in late 2018, he was focused on Halo 2 Anniversary, and took 5 minutes off the record, starting with a 135 and then getting a 132. Nails didn't do much different from Kryphin, but he did die less, 13 times versus Kryphin's 19. Was that really enough for such a large record improvement? Well, 5 minutes might seem like a pretty big difference, but that's because of the nature of Halo 2 Legendary. It's an incredibly difficult speedrun to optimize. There's too many places to die, and it's inevitable that things...
Skip like 10 more minutes of video. They're at 130. Let's see how far they are here.
An hour and 30 minutes is insanely fast.
Oh my god, let's go. Barely a 121 as well.
Got it down to 120.
More so than anything, finally getting the record, I was just relieved.
Which that's crazy. 10 minutes like in a game like that is a lot of time to shave off.
Yeah, damn, that's so impressive.
All right, let's land this plane. Thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, I got to do another grubfish. I forgot. Let's do this last grubfish. Exclamation point neon if you want to join this giveaway.
Good odds. Not a lot of competition right now. Ooh, I got a shower.
Earlier, if they fix boss fighters, maybe we'll do an impromptu stream to play boss fighters one of these days.
Yeah.
I also hit up I like posted in the Atomic Hub chat. I was like, hey, like, is there a way we can mint shit using a spreadsheet? And Stuck at 6 p.m. hit me up. He was like, he said, I'll just send you a DM, but he said, hey, I saw your question on the Atomic Hub server. I can probably script the bulk minting of individual immutable attributes for each asset if pre-minting the PFPs is okay. And I'm like, we are 100% trying to pre-mint them. So sounds like Stuck at 6 might be able to hook us up with what we need. So all we need to do is send him like JSON or some sort of file that he can script. So excited about that. But yeah.
Hell yeah. That's great. That would save us days of work. Like, no, I was gonna say hours, but no, days, multiple days, probably weeks even. Well, a week or something. Yeah, that's dope. Stuck at 6 is the man. It's nice the Wax community is very fucking like accessible. People are willing to help and are like friendly as hell. It's a fun community to be part of. No matter how crappy this guy thinks the technology is, the community is fucking fun.
All right, let's run it. Let's see what we're giving away to. Because it doesn't really matter at this point. We'll give away a crazy summer. Pop in stock. Or we could give away a nerd dice. These are kind of cool. I'll give away a nerd dice.
Smoke weed every day.
Hey,
this is from This is when what's that game? What's the friggin' role-playing nerdy game that everybody likes? Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons, the movie came out. This was like a collab between Crispy and CS Soli to make like a nerd dice. Yeah, and there's only 296 of these in burns. There's like less than 100 left. These are pretty rare. This might even be a pack. I'm not.
I believe it is. There's like a way to like you roll the die and it like
makes sense why all of these have been burned. So yeah, you can roll the dice and you can get other dice outside of them. But shout out to CS Soli. We might end up raiding into him. He usually streams on Fridays. And shout out to Dr. Crispy. Nerds Unite, Friends on Wax.
Yo, yo.
I saw the farmer's profile picture project is basically like trying to give it up to the community. They're like, yeah, we didn't sell as many as anticipated, so we're just going to abandon this. It's like, yeah, who's surprised that like there's like a farmer's profile picture project using the Farmer's World character?
No shit. Nobody wanted that. The Farmer's World fucking artwork was not the thing that people liked about that game. It was
They're basically just trying to capitalize on two hype scam things at the same time. They're like, everybody's buying PFPs right now, and everybody likes Farmer's World, so let's just combine those two things and print money. And it didn't work. And within like a couple of weeks of the mint, they're like, okay, we're gonna like the community wants, we'll give you the private keys to the wallet, so you guys can now control the like development of it. It's just like, okay, we weren't able to like scam money from you guys, so we're now just gonna abandon it and say you can do it, which is pretty common in the space.
Yeah, the general shithead moves.
I thought that was a funny development. That was also like not even a little bit surprised. Mahala, congrats.
Holla. Let me holla at you. Let me mahala at you.
Weirdly, Jointy is taking it over, and Jointy is the guy who makes Scammers World, which is like the project to try to blackmail. He's like trying to blackmail the Farmers World team into like minting so many NFTs that it's more profitable for them to pay him to burn them to send them back than it like for the RAM release. He's like trying to blackmail them into paying him for RAM for like minting millions of NFTs from Farmers World. So I'm like, that's a weird project. Mahala just won, right? I just fucking closed.
Yeah, he did.
So he didn't put his wallet in, so I have to go here. But
that sounds like a pretty bold strategy.
I was like, why don't you just focus on building your own project instead of blackmailing people who clearly rug pulled the chain like almost 2 years ago? At this point, like I don't think they're coming back, regardless of how many assets you mint. But I don't know, to each their own. He also runs like the Digital Ducks project. I'm just like, you should focus on that instead of like this weird vendetta, which is why it's strange he's taking over the farmers thing, because he hates the Farmers World people. So it's like, why are you taking like another Farmers World project over? But maybe he can answer that. I didn't really read that far into it. I just thought the whole thing was strange, personally.
It is quite strange.
All right, so we're giving away a Nerds Unite. You will get mint 298. And yeah, we might stream again an impromptu string this weekend if they fix the Boss Fighter server so we can play that VR game. But if not, we'll probably stream it next week, because they said they'll have an update on Monday. So maybe we'll stream on Monday. We don't normally stream on Monday. We also we're getting down and we're working hard on our profile picture project, so maybe we can do less long streams and focus more time on that. But
yeah, I gotta get some more shit done.
Everybody. Yeah, CS Sully is live. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. That's one of my covers that I do on guitar. Mahala said the lyrics, so I had to go into the full karaoke version. / raid. We're gonna raid into CS Soli.
We've burned 6,740. Cheer.
I don't know. I might have actually at some point exported a cover of me doing. I was trying to do like a weird synth cover of that song though, so I don't think it's as good as me playing on guitar. But when you're strange, guitar, I can just find it in my fucking. I'll see if I can find it just in my email before we raid.
Yeah, it'll be our outro
song. People are strange I feel like. Oh my
Damn, dude,
gosh.
Atomic Hub is slow lately.
When the fuck did I? This was like I'm back to 2019 for emails. So if I did email someone, this was like past that. People are strange. Here it is. This was from 2017, so I have no idea if this even sounds good. I feel like I'm a much better singer than I was 5 years ago, but here we go. This is my cover of People Are Strange.
People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down.
Supposed to be a guitar solo that I never recorded.
When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. Let's ride.
Trying to make a wave here with my video.
When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name.
All right, we're rating out. Thanks for joining, everybody.
When you're
Hit us up in Discord if you want to hit.
When you're strange,
See you.
when you're strange.